Away, away, away. We will follow Frank Lampard away. Away, away, away. We will follow Frank Lampard away. Hello guys, welcome back to yet another live stream. Millwall versus Coventry City. How are we all doing? Good to see you all. Happy Saturdays. Wishing you all a merry weekend as we get closer to Christmas. It's football time. It's Saturday, 3 p.m. Millwall versus Coventry in the Championship. Welcome along to everyone. Get your predictions in the live chat before this one gets underway. Drop a like, subscribe if you are new. Give us your predictions, all of that kind of stuff. And yeah, we'll get into it in a second. We'll have a look at the starting 11s and what to expect. And then the game will start very shortly. Like I say, a massive welcome to everyone. Thank you for tuning in early. We always get loads of people tuning in early. So I will remind you to hit that like button just to support the stream. You're more than welcome to join us. Coventry fans, of course. But if you're a Millwall fan or a neutral, do share your thoughts in the live chat. Frank Lampard's first away game. I'm not sure what to think. Coventry City are in such a weird position right now. Millwall are solid. We know that they're good. They've been on a good run of form. They've been tight defensively. They've got a good manager in Neil Harris. He's walked the walk before in the Championship. It's interesting with Coventry, though. It's a guessing game because the players have the capability to do better for Coventry, and they haven't always been doing better. We've got a new manager now. It wasn't the best start at home to Cardiff, but we didn't lose. So let's build on it. Let's go 2 games unbeaten with Frank Lampard today. Millwall are missing a couple of players, a couple of defensive players. So we're going to come on to the starting 11s in a minute. But let's head to the live chat and say hello to everyone. We've got 100 people in here. That's amazing. I don't know, it's just, the support is incredible. We've literally started a minute ago and there's 100 people here. Hit that like button and let's see what everyone is saying. How is everyone? Let's go up to the top. We're asking for predictions. Mark says 1-1. Dave says 2-0 Coventry. Steve says 3-1 Cov. Andrew says Matt. There you go. Not a prediction though. What else we got? 3-0 Coventry. 1-0 win for Millwall, says Billy. Nino says Millwall's last 6 games are draws and wins for them. Thinks it's going to be a draw. Let's go, Matt, says Sky Blue Jake. Got a Borough fan here, Borough TV, good to see you. Tom says let's go. Paul says hey buddy, hope you're well and safe. I'm all right, I'm not outside, that's the main thing. And we've just had a donation, love that, from Cara. Let's read that out. What a legend. Here we go. 1-1. What more if he's playing lol? And Cara, if I remember correctly, you are a Sunderland fan, so well done on the win earlier. Just about at the end, 2-1 to Sunderland against Stoke City. I think I backed Sunderland 1-0, but there you go, 2-1, big win for your team. Thank you so much for the donation. Let's get predictions. You're saying 1-1. What else have we got? 1-0 Cov, says Andrew. Sims to score. 3-2 to Coventry, says Ella. Good to see you. Kieran says, just a quick hi. I'm at Portsmouth away. Good luck. 2-1 Cov. Obviously a Bristol City fan. Christopher says, I think Sophie wants Millwall to win this. I don't think Sophie wants Millwall to win this, mate. I think she predicts Millwall will win this, but it's not that she wants that to happen. Obviously, Coventry fans want Coventry to win. Can we win? It's been a while since we've won a game. I think it's probably the middle of November last time we won. Might be early November. Was it the Middlesbrough game? That was away from home. Come on, please. It's a big one. It really is. Frank Lampard needs to get off to a winning... Well, he didn't get off to a winning start against Cardiff, but let's get off to a winning away start here. Let's get into the team news in a minute, but a couple more comments would be great. Elliot says 1-0 Cov. Steve says 3-1 Cov. We've got 2-1 Millwall there. HCFC says 1-1. Tom says 2-1 Millwall. Reese says 4-1 to Millwall. Blaminek. Right, there's 130 of you. And obviously, those of you that are watching are legends. If you want to become the best kind of legends there are, then just hit the like button. It takes 2 seconds and it's appreciated. So let's get to 130 likes. Everyone drop a like. And I'm going to get the starting 11s up and then I'll come back to your comments. Here we go. We're doing it with the BBC. So take these with a pinch of salt because they'll probably put Coventry with a 3-6-1 formation or something. Right, here we go. Millwall. Jensen, McNamara, Leonard, Wallace, Bryan, Denor, Saville, Aziz, Honeyman, Watmore and Langstaff. interesting. I mean, Millwall fans are making some noise about the fact that they're missing defenders. It still looks like a pretty solid team to me. Langstaff, have we seen the best of him yet? Obviously came from Notts County, bagged a load of goals, didn't he? They're very tight at the back though, Millwall, not conceding many. Quite a few 1-0 wins and 1-1 draws. It's a decent, experienced Championship team on the whole, with a couple of... Is there many youngsters in there? One or two. Let's just move over to Coventry's. Let's move it across. Whoop. There we go. Let's have a little look. Collins, Van Evak, Thomas, Latibodia and Bidwell. So he's taken out Binks and he's taken out De Silva. He's stuck with Collins, which is interesting, and he's stuck with Van Evak, who's been pretty poor recently, but then again, we haven't got any replacements at right back. Torp, Sheaf, Radoni, and then you've got Sakamoto and Mason Clark with Sims up top. So it is attacking, and that's kind of what we're coming to expect from Lampard now. Lampard's not like a defensive-minded manager. He will be adventurous. Let's move that back. What are you saying? What are you saying? What's your thoughts on that 11? I've seen some Coventry fans on social media saying, oh, not Collins again. Look, something's going to have to click. I don't want to change the team every week. I know in a way that you have to. If you're not winning games, it's worth experimenting. But, I don't know. Let's just chuck 11 players out there. Cross your fingers and hope it works, I guess. That's the way it is. Let's have a look at some of your comments. Millwall are strong at home. Someone's just commented. Should we have a little look at the home and away table, actually? Keep those comments coming, and I can see we're at 80 likes, which is great. 7 minutes till kickoff, so don't go anywhere, and make sure you drop a like. Let's get the table up. Let's move that. There you go. You can see that Millwall are 11th. 6 wins, 7 draws, and 4 defeats. Bit draw heavy. Coventry, 4 wins, blooming heck, 4 wins, 6 draws and 8 defeats. The home table has Millwall 7th, 5 wins, 2 draws, 2 defeats, and the form has got better since they brought in Harris. They have improved. As for away from home for Coventry, 16th, 1 away win, 4 draws and 4 defeats on the road. Millwall are favourites, but there are a few things that point towards a possible draw, which is where I'm going with this. If you missed my Championship predictions on Wednesday, I have gone for a 1-1 draw. Would I be happy with a draw? I suppose it depends how it plays out. A draw at Millwall, considering where Millwall and Coventry are at the minute, is a decent result on the face of it, but Coventry have got to start winning soon. You've got to start winning, and if you can't win at home to Cardiff, no disrespect to them, but they're down at the bottom, then you've got to start winning away from home and get your wins however it happens and start climbing the table. But I don't think a draw would be a total disaster, but there is quite a bit of positivity in the live chat here from the Coventry fans, which is maybe as to be expected. Are we biased? Maybe. There's quite a few people also going for Millwall. Let's have a look. Millwall wins 70%. What's that mean? Is that percent of their home games? Michelle says 2-1 to Cov, PUSB. Good to see you, Michelle. Paul says, tough match today, but I'm feeling positive. Cara says Millwall drew with Sunderland 1-1. They did, and that was, like a 93rd minute equaliser or something? It was very late, wasn't it? Let's have a little look at the Championship table in general. Keep your comments coming. We're 4 likes away from 100. Come on. Get us to 100 likes. That would be amazing. Let's have a little look at the table. Let's do it on the BBC. So, let's focus on Coventry. You can see Millwall, by the way, 25 points. 5 points off the playoffs. Okay. Coventry, 18 points. And what did we say the playoffs was? 30. We're 12 points off that. Now, I know some people might be watching thinking, we're not making the playoffs. If there's any chance, and for those of you that might still have ambitions of trying to reach it, we've got to start winning 3-4 games in a row, really, at some point soon. Especially when the fixtures are coming so fast now, you've got to start winning. Otherwise, that gap will just be too big. We're nearly at the halfway point. We've got 5 games until we're halfway through the season. Probably got to win at least 3. At least 3. To say we're involved in the playoff race. If we don't win at least 3, it could be too late in the second half of the season. Let's also talk about the wrong end of the table. Coventry, by the way, on 18 points. You can see Hull City are on 15. So, a poor run from Coventry now. And yeah, it is possible we could go down there. I hope not. I think not. But it is possible. Anyway, let's not worry about that. Let's just hope the lads can put in a positive performance. I'll tell you what I'd take today. Although we all want to win, that's what football's about. We all want to win games. If we have a positive performance and get a draw, I'd take the positives from that. And it could be seen as building. I think around Christmas time, we've got some fixtures that look winnable. Don't want to jinx myself here, but we have got Portsmouth and Plymouth, and you look at those two and think, oh, you've got to win one or two of those really around Christmas. If we don't win those games, no disrespect to those teams, but we could be in real trouble. Anyway, let's have a look at some more comments, because there's nearly 200 people in here, which is fantastic. And how long have we got till kickoff? 3 minutes. And I will remind you that there are over 3,000 Coventry fans that have made the journey down to the Den. Obviously, this game is going ahead. I will point out to anyone that's not been keeping up to date today, the Merseyside derby got called off. A couple of championship games have been called off because of the weather, but that is affecting more of the west coast of the UK. So we're kind of getting away with it in London. That's where the Den is, of course. Right, not long till kickoff. Any more comments? Dan says, hello, Matt. Hope you're good. I'm good, Dan. Thanks for joining us. There's a few comments here. Ella says, Matt, what do you make of our third jersey? I ordered it, and the blue training jacket for Christmas. I think I've got the third one. Is that the black one? Yeah, I've got that one. I quite like that. Yeah, I'm a fan of that. I've got the home shirt and the third shirt. I didn't get the away shirt. That's my least favourite. There are a couple of the goalie shirts that are quite nice, but I never usually buy goalie shirts. But yeah, feel free to share your thoughts on which ones you buy. What else have we got? Any more predictions? Ted Gulf, good to see you. Look at this, Frank Lampard in the live chat. Hello, Matt. It's your gaffer. Good to see you, Frank. They're a moderator. Who is that? Who's that that's changed their name to Frank Lampard? Is it Burgie or something? Speaking of Burgie, he is joining me later today. He is out at the minute, so he said he might join me for the second half. So, just me for the first half, and kickoff is not long away. 2 minutes till kickoff here at the Den. Last chance to get your predictions in. If I've missed your comment, I apologise. Keep them coming. Kieran says, hi Matt, Cov 2-1 winners. I love that, Kieran. Cheers for joining us. Andrew says, is the game on Sky? No, I don't think it is on Sky. Is it on Sky? I don't think it is. How have we got this? It's not on Sky because it's a 3 p.m. Oh, here we go. The players are coming out then at the Den. Millwall versus Coventry. And just to remind you one last time, I have predicted a 1-1 draw. And I can see here that they're going to take a minute's silence, or is it a minute's applause? They're all gathered round the centre circle before kickoff here. And Coventry will be attacking from left to right in a minute. We've got 2 minutes till 3 o'clock. Any more comments? It's Mr. Diamond. There you go. Frank Lampard's changed from Mr. Diamond. Prediction 6-0 Millwall, says Frank Lampard. That's positive, isn't it? Who else is in the live chat? Paul says 3-3. Dan says 2-1 Millwall. LVA says 2-1 Cov. 1-1 says Ted Gulf. Ross says 2-0 Cov. Hi Matt, how's your day? Not bad, thank you. It could be made better or worse by what's about to unfold here at the Den. Please, Coventry, don't lose. That's the point I'm at now. Just don't lose. We've got to try and be positive. Look, we've said, I think we've all said, we're all behind Frank Lampard. Whether you were, Robin's out. Whether you were, Robin's in. We move on. We're behind Frank Lampard. Ultimately, his success will be, do you know what? If this goes right or wrong, I mean, he will be scrutinised maybe from outside of Coventry, but I think the Coventry fans will look towards Doug King if this goes wrong. Anyway, let's not talk about things going wrong just yet. The game hasn't started. Positive mindset. Please, Coventry. Please win. Please don't lose. Keep those comments coming. We're about to kick off. One last chance to hit the like button. We've just gone past 100, which is absolutely fantastic. We'll try and push for 150 next, but a massive thank you for your support. Keep it coming. Make sure you're subscribed as well. We'll just quickly plug that. Anyone watching that isn't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Get involved. Comment in the live chat. Support the channel over here But here we go. Let's fire this thing up. Let's get the timer started because Millwall v Coventry is getting underway now. And just to remind you, Everton-Liverpool was postponed earlier. Cardiff-Watford is postponed. Plymouth-Oxford postponed. Luton-Swansea delayed. And this one, at 3 p.m. on the dot, or it's just about to go 1 minute past 3, is about to get underway. Millwall versus Coventry, and it's live. As I say then, Coventry are going to be attacking from left to right. Millwall in their home strip, of course. What do we call him, Mill? Is it navy blue or royal blue? Millwall fans, or is it just blue? Coventry, of course, in sky blue today. And here we go. Let's start the timer because the ball is about to get rolling. Come on, lads. Those 3,000 Coventry fans are right behind you. Here we go then. We are underway at the Den. Millwall get us underway. And remember, Frank Lampard as a West Ham player. Be interesting to see what reception he gets. Also, Edwards, the assistant manager now, was the manager for Millwall at one point last season. Here come Millwall early with a lofted ball, which Latibodiere deals with. Obviously stepping in today instead of Binks. Binks is on the bench. Interesting to see Binks dropped, by the way. Or maybe he's got a slight knock or something. Can Coventry create something early here with possession? Milan van Ervac does go forwards to Sakamoto after a little bit of hesitating. Sakamoto goes back to Ben Sheaf. Coventry just keeping the ball for now. I have got myself tickets for Portsmouth away. I know I'm not at Millwall today. I know I'm not going to be at West Brom in midweek, but I am going to Portsmouth. So for those of you guys that look out for the match vlogs, I will be going to that one on the 21st. Once again, massive respect to those 3,000 Coventry fans that are down at the Den today. Incredible support. And Coventry City get a free kick inside our own half for a foul on Latibodiere from Langstaff. 0-0. Here's Ben Sheaf. Gives the ball away cheaply there. I also haven't mentioned that Josh Eccles isn't starting today, by the way. Oh, here's a chance for Millwall. Well done, Latibodiere. He's done well there. Yeah, Josh Eccles is also another player that's been dropped, should we say. A donation there. Wow, thank you so much. I'm going to come to that in a second. Here come Millwall. Goal kick to Coventry. On 2 minutes, 0-0. Let's read out that donation. Thank you so much to Richie CFC. Millwall 2, Coventry 3 is their prediction. Thank you so much for the donation. And I love that prediction. It would be great if we had a win and an entertaining win as well. You could have said 3-0 to Coventry, but I'll take the 3-2 to Coventry. I would love to see us get a clean sheet, but maybe 3-2 is more realistic than 3-0. Well, Coventry did in fact win 3-0 at Millwall last season. We did the double over Millwall, but that was when Coventry had a different manager and Millwall had a different manager. Coventry were a better team last year based on what we're seeing so far. Millwall were a worse team last season. But let's hope Coventry can do our traditional second half of the season improvement. Can we start that today? It's going to be a throw into Millwall inside their own half. 3 minutes gone, 0-0. Let's have a little look around the grounds. Have we had any goals in the Premier League or Championship? Goalless at Villa Park, goalless at Brentford, goalless at Palace, goalless at Hull City, goalless at Portsmouth, goalless at QPR. No goals anywhere in the 3 p.m. games. There is a goal in League One for Cambridge. 0-0 here at the Den. Millwall go all the way back to the goalkeeper. They're just playing it out from the back at the minute. So 0-0 it remains. Remember in the last Coventry City game against Cardiff last week, there was 2 goals inside the first 7 minutes, wasn't there? They scored, what, 4 or 5 minutes into the game? And then Mason Clark equalised early. I wonder if we'll have another fast start here. 4 minutes gone now, 0-0. Here come Millwall. Free kick to Millwall on the halfway line. Let's go to the live chat. How are people doing? We've got 200 people, by the way, which honestly, I do appreciate every single one of you that watch. It's really, really appreciated. You guys supporting is why I'm able to do this. So yeah, thank you so, so much. Let's just catch up on a couple of comments. Taylor says Palace have scored in the Premier League. And I tell you what, they have indeed. How about that? The Manchester City crumble continues. Palace 1, Man City 0. There you go, Man City with their horrible run of form. I mean, they did win in midweek, but they're losing again. Wow. You see, Man City maybe getting a points deduction this season as well. Could they be in the Championship next year? Imagine that. That'd be crazy. Coventry City with possession here, with Collins at the back. Plays it out to Latibodia. He goes back to Collins. 0-0 it remains. Oh, Coventry are making me nervous with the passing at the back. Ben Sheaf wins a free kick. What else have we got? Got an Oxford United fan in here. Nina says, afternoon all. Palace with a laughing face. Possible offside, says Taylor. Okay, we'll keep an eye on that one at Palace where it could be disallowed. By the way, I presume most of you watching are Coventry fans, but let's do a little roll call in the live chat. Comment down below which team you support. It's always interesting to see how many different fans we've got in here. Comment in the live chat once with the team you support. Ellis Sims gave chase to a long ball forwards, but didn't get there. Free kick to Millwall on the halfway line. Yeah, Ben Sheaf gave that one away. I'm getting about 4 or 5 replays of Ben Sheaf giving that challenge away for some reason. Nil-nil. Let's go to the live chat and see what people are saying. Who does everyone support that's in here today? Forest, Chelsea, Oxford, Neutral, Millwall, Coventry, Leicester. We've got a Leicester fan in here. Coventry. Hey, look, we've got a donation there from Master Craney. Is that how you say that? Thank you so, so much. £1 donation. That's very appreciated. What a legend. Let's come back to the live chat in a second because here come Millwall. Okay, well done, Collins. Cross came in. It wasn't a good one. Collins gathers it. And Coventry. Oh, Coventry might go on a quick counter-attack here. Here's Mason Clark. It's a 3-on-3 if we can carry on with this pace. Mason Clark goes wide. Millwall have got players back. Rodoni crosses. Oh, no, sorry. Plays it to Bidwell. Bidwell crosses. It's a free kick to Millwall. There you go. 0-0 it remains. Let's have a look at the live chat. We've got a Coventry fan. Bristol, Coventry fan. Millwall, Oxford, Chelsea. There you go. Bit of everyone. Coventry, Liverpool. Up the Cov, where's Sophie? Sophie doesn't usually join me for live streams, and she is away at the minute. I know she went to Poland last week, but she's gone away for the weekend now. Unbelievable behaviour. She will be back for Championship predictions on Monday. Got a Leeds fan here, and a Leicester fan, and a Huddersfield fan, and a Coventry fan. Brilliant to see so many people in the live chat. Thank you for joining us. 250 of you in here. Make sure you're dropping a like. And it's still goalless. Are we going to get a goal soon? Coventry haven't had a chance yet. Milan Vanevac with possession goes back to Bobby Thomas, and it remains 0-0. We've had another donation. Matt, question: is Sophie your girlfriend? No, she's my sister. I think most of the viewers know that, but if you didn't already know that, Sophie's my sister, not my girlfriend. Thanks for the donation though, but no, she's my sister. I have had some people that try and be funny and say, oh, well, if you're from Coventry, isn't that the same thing? And no, is what I'll say to that. Coventry throw-in down the left-hand side. 9 minutes gone. We've had another goal in the Premier League. Brentford have taken the lead against Newcastle. Mbuemo with the goal. And Palace's goal stood. So the first 2 goals in the 3 p.m. games is Palace and Brentford both winning in the Premier League. No goals in the Championship 3 p.m. games yet. CCFC in Adelaide, says Ross. Good to see you. Paul says hello. Good to see you, Paul. Bit of head tennis here in the middle of the park. Ben Sheaf. And now smashed away by Millwall, and Van Evac is battling for the ball here. He doesn't win it. In fact, has he given away a free kick? Well, he's lost possession, and Millwall come forwards, and Sakamoto gets back and does his job for him and defends that. That was looking promising there. But it was an interesting battle there between Watmore and Van Evac. Nil-nil. Millwall just knocking it around at the back. So, if anyone needs reminding, Coventry's defence in the last, is it 4 games? Let me work this out. We conceded 2 against Derby, 2 against Sunderland, 2 against Sheffield United, 2 against Burnley, and 2 against Cardiff. So in the last 5 games, we've conceded at least 2. Well, bang on 2. Let's hope that doesn't continue today, because obviously, you know, those kind of numbers and scoring 3 goals in every game. The ball has gone out here for a Millwall corner. I think this is the first corner of the game. So Millwall have a corner on 11 minutes. Come on, lads. Let's hope we've been working on our defending here. We conceded from Cardiff's first corner in the last game. Got to be strong here. Got to defend this. In front of those Coventry fans. The corner is whipped in and... oh, it's in! Straight from the corner. But there was a foul. There was a foul and it won't be given. Hey! We didn't concede. 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 Still 0-0. Did I just miss a donation there? Whoa! 50 quid! Wow! Mark, you legend! Wow! A round of applause for Mark, guys. That is so, so generous. Wow, that is very, very kind, Mark. Says, hey, Matt, appreciate your content and wanted to show some support. Well, Mark, that is a massive, massive thank you. And a massive thank you back to you from me. Wow, you didn't have to do that, but it is thoroughly appreciated. I mean, massive, massive thank you. I don't know what to say. Mark, I'll raise a point to you. Wow, thank you so much, Mark. Round of applause for Mark in the live chat. That's very, very generous. 50 quid. And it does go a long way. It does go a long, long way in supporting the channel. That kind of stuff can go towards tickets and improving the equipment. So a massive thank you. And we've had another donation from Richie. Thank you, Richie. What a legend. Big up Sophie and you, Matt. Thank you so, so much, Richie. Wow. That is very kind, guys. Very, very kind. Thank you, Richie, again. A couple of donations from you. And a massive, massive thank you, Mark, for that mega donation there. Wow, so yeah, what just happened there? Well, Millwall, the corner went straight into the back of the net, but the referee blew for a foul and obviously a free kick to Coventry. And that means that it's still 0-0 and we haven't conceded. So I'm buzzing. Millwall have a throw-in now. 13.5 minutes gone. Still 0-0. Let's catch up with a couple of comments because the ball's gone out for a Millwall throw-in. Wow, Master Craney gifted Matt SB 5 memberships. Wow, where's all this lovely support coming from, guys? I don't deserve it. Look at that. Oh, gosh. That's so, so kind. I'm trying to focus on the football, but you guys are being really nice in the live chat. Thank you, Master Craney, for the memberships. Thank you, everyone, for the donations as well. Look at that. Ooh. Is he going to do it again? Oh, he's gone. Right. No, there it is. Let's move that over there so you can still see me. Thank you again. Frank Lampard's become a member. Wow. Right. Millwall have possession with their goalkeeper. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to keep up to date with the action. I don't know where all this support's coming from. You guys have been very, very kind in the live chat. Yeah, look at that. Master Crane is giving everyone memberships. Sky Blue Army from Florida here, says John. Good to see you, John. Right, I feel a bit like frazzled. I'm trying to keep up to date with the action. The support's been amazing. A massive thank you. I'll come back to your support in a second. If you've just joined us, though, guys, 15 minutes on the clock. It is goalless at the Den. Coventry haven't had a chance yet, but it's not that we're getting dominated. It is a bit cagey. Millwall have probably been the more dangerous team. They have had the only corner in the game. It did go straight into the back of the net, but the referee blew for a foul. And here come Coventry now with Jake Bidwell going out to Mason Clark. Mason Clark down the left-hand side with his dancing feet. He goes back to Radoni and now to Mason Clark. He gets the cross in and it's headed away. That is food and drink to that Millwall back line. They will head that sort of stuff away all day long. Free kick to Millwall, foul from Bidwell. Yeah, good defending from Millwall. We all know that Millwall have got a rigid back line. They're very, very strong at the back. Yeah, tough defensive team to break down. And they're not allowing Coventry any chances yet. So let's go back to the live chat, guys. I did want to say a massive thank you once again, going back to Richie, who's donated a few times. We've had a couple donations. I can't remember all of them. We had a massive one from Mark, which was a massive donation, which is very, very kind. And then we had Master Craney giving 5 memberships, which is very, very generous. So thank you to you guys for that. In the meantime, you don't have to all donate, by the way. That is just a very, very rare exception where people are being very, very generous. It is appreciated, though, if you drop a like and subscribe and keep your comments coming. Is anyone in the live chat currently watching the game at the same time? Do share your thoughts. There was a medical fan issue at Luton. Oh, God. Is that why the game was delayed? Well, my thoughts are with whoever is affected there. I hope that's all been resolved and they can be taken care of. It has now got underway at Luton. Luton Swansea is 5 minutes in. And we've had another goal in the Premier League. Brentford 1, Newcastle 1. Isak, again, loves a goal. Still goalless in the 3 PM Championship games, though. Not many of them at the minute. .5 minutes. 0-0 it remains. Well, if anyone was wondering who's been the better team and what have you, if you've just tuned in, it's very early, but I'd say Millwall look the more confident team, but confidence can grow and confidence can be smashed, and we hope Coventry's confidence grows and smashes Millwall's. But here come Millwall. Coventry have got some defending to do. Milan Van Evak with a crucial interception. Now Ben Sheaf. Now Sakamoto. You've got to clear that Sakamoto. He does well to win the throw-in. Sakamoto will take this on the halfway line. He goes back to Milan Van Evak. 0-0 it remains. It remains 0-0. Oh, we've had a goal in the Championship. We've had a goal at Fratton Park. Oh, we've had 2 goals, actually. Well, one at Fratton Park and one at Hull City. The first one is Colby Bishop has given Portsmouth the lead against Bristol City. And the other one is Hull City 0, Blackburn 1. McLaughlin with an own goal. Here's Ben Sheaf. Gives it to Victor Torp. Question to the Coventry fans. Who's been your player of the season so far? I know it's a difficult one because we've only won 4 games, but I think Eccles has been all right. Difficult, isn't it? Hadji Wright, when he has played, has got goals, but he's injured at the minute. It's difficult, isn't it? Ben Sheaf's not been himself. Milan Van Evak's not been himself. Sims hasn't scored many. Here is Latibodia. He goes back to Collins as we come to 20 minutes and it's still goalless at the Den. Yeah, Wayne says Eccles is his player of the season so far. John says Eccles. Yeah, I'm saying Eccles, yeah. Hadji. How do you say that one? Detailer's Coffee. Interesting. Here is Mason Clark. Here's Bidwell. Christopher says it's 1-0 to Blackburn. Yeah, I just mentioned that. 1-0 to Blackburn and 1-0 to Portsmouth, isn't it, in the Championship? Is it about to be 1-0 to Coventry? Milan Van Evak on the right-hand side puts a cross in and that will curl all the way out for a throw-in to Millwall. 0-0. Sakamoto, says David. Norman Bassett, someone said. Yeah, Norman Bassett was great against Sheffield United, I must say. I expect Bassett to come on off the bench today. Here is Ellis Sims. No, he's dispossessed. Millwall will counter. Oh, what a challenge, Jake Bidwell. That's what we want to see. A big challenge like that. Let them know that we're a team of men that are going to compete and smash into the ball and do what we can. I know some of them are boys. Well, I say boys. They're all adults, aren't they? But you know what I mean. Some of them are young and we want them to be fearless. That's what it is. You can see there's technically gifted players in this team, but I don't know. Have we been a bit scared this season? So far, I won't say so far so good, but so far not so bad is what I will say on this. 22 on the clock, 0-0. We've had another donation there. Wow. Simon with a £5. This is so kind from everyone today. Thank you, Simon. Thank you so much for that £5 donation. Whew. I can buy all my Christmas presents for everyone else with all this money. No, like I say, it usually goes towards things on the channel. How's the microphone sounding, by the way? I did spend a bit of money on the microphone a couple months ago and it sometimes plays up, but are we sounding okay today? Let us know. I presume we are because no one said anything bad about it so far. Still 0-0 at the Den. Goes out for a Coventry throw-in in the Coventry City half. What else have we got? QPR have scored in the Championship, have they? Let's have a look. They have indeed. QPR 1, Norwich 0. Done with the goal. What's he done? And it's QPR, Portsmouth and Blackburn winning in the Championship. 23 on the clock here at the Den. And Millwall come forwards. Bobby Thomas with a good interception there. Milan does all right there. Torp does better. Here's Radoni. That's good. Oh, no, that isn't. Oh, come on, ref. It probably is a foul from Sims, to be fair, but every time Coventry get in the final third, we keep committing fouls. So we're not actually getting any chances. Yeah, it looks like Sims goes into the back of Leonard. Camera pans in on Frank Lampard there. Let's go back to the live chat. Sounds perfect. Sounds good. That's very good. Thanks for the updates, guys. And I will say once again, we've got a lot of people watching, 260 now. So please take 2 seconds to all hit the like button. If you've already liked and already subscribed, thank you so much. If you haven't, get involved. 0-0 at the Den. And it's been... has it been a slow pace? I think it has. Who does this suit? I don't know. Millwall games are often 1-0 to Millwall, so you could see it going that way, but yeah, Coventry, if we can, I don't know, turn it on in the second half, might be able to take something from this. Here come the Lions again. Cross comes in. It's going to go out for a corner, is it? No, Sakamoto does well to fish it out for a throw-in to Millwall instead. Millwall throw-in down that left-hand side, which Brian goes over to take. Takes the short throw. And Coventry win a free kick on the edge of the box. There you go. It's been very stop-start this game, isn't it? A lot of little free kicks here and there, and it's not got a massive rhythm to this game. Feels a bit more like a game of rugby, sort of stopping every 2 seconds. Brian says we are awful. Are you a Coventry fan, Brian? I don't think we're playing amazing, but look, we're not losing. I'm trying to be positive here. I think, you know, we're not getting dominated either. Millwall have maybe had... well, I mean, Collins hasn't really done that much either, thinking about it. Both keepers have been very quiet. It's a cagey game. And what I will accept, I think a lot of Coventry fans probably thinking this way, Lampard will want to get to January. And he'll want to bring in some of his own players, I'd imagine. Not everyone, but if he can bring in, say, 2 new faces, maybe a youngster and an experienced player, chuck them in there, see if it makes a difference. But until January, he's got to get some results. Got to try and keep some positivity going. Well, I say keep it going. There isn't really much positivity at the minute. It's a bit flat at Coventry, but maybe he can generate his own sort of positivity. Bidwell with the throw in here down that left-hand side. Goes to Torp. Back to Bidwell. Mason Clark now. Wins another throw in. It keeps going out of play for a Coventry throw in. Would you take a draw, says Brian? I don't know. If it just carried on like this and it finished 0-0, you'd kind of go, it's not a great result. It's not a disaster though. It's just go on, hit it, Sakamoto, hit it. Oh, he does, and it's blocked. It's the first Coventry shot of the game from outside the box there. Kind of says where Coventry are at the minute. As soon as it fell to one of our players about 25 yards out, they finally thought, oh, go on, let's have a go. And I don't blame you. Get the shots off, but it does show how cagey this game has been and how low on chances it's been. If it stays this way, Brian, and finishes 0-0, I think it's not a terrible result. That's what I will say. I wouldn't say it's a great result. We've had a goal at Villa Park, by the way. Aston Villa 1, struggling Southampton 0. And we've had another goal at Brentford. Brentford 2, Newcastle 1. Visa has scored now. Brentford 2, Newcastle 1. So Villa, Palace and Brentford, all 3 of the home teams playing in the 3 PM Premier League games, are all winning. Here come Millwall as we come up towards the half-hour mark. Milan Van Evak gets it out for a Millwall throw-in. Let's have a look at some more comments. 10 likes away from 200, says Ben. Well, there you go. There's your call to action. Ben said it. 10 likes gets us to 200. So there you go. Let's get to 200 likes. Hit that thumbs up button. Let's read out some more comments. Swear Visa scores in every home game, says Ben. Yeah, well, when Brentford score 2 goals, it's always And Buemo gets one and Visa gets the other. Always the way. Is the wind affecting play? Pete's asked. I wouldn't say a lot. I'm not there, so I don't really know. I mean, I can see the corner flags blowing a little bit, but not like crazy. I don't think it's terrible. And the ball's not up in the air much. Both teams have had it on the floor quite a bit, and that's not affecting play massively. If the ball was in the air and the wind was blowing it everywhere, then maybe. Here come Millwall. The ball goes back to Collins. 0-0 at half. Not 0-0 at half time. 0-0 on half an hour. There's a goal at Kenilworth Road. Elijah Adebayo has scored for Luton. Luton 1, Swansea 0, which means with Blackburn 1-0 up, Luton 1-0 up, Portsmouth 1-0 up, and QPR 1-0 up, the only 3 PM Championship game without a goal is here at the Den. Is that about to change now? Yes or no? Is there going to be a goal before half time? Yes or no? I'm going to say no. Here come Millwall, Coventry City, deal with it again. The ball goes back to Collins. He's so cagey. So low on chances. Let's see if we can get the stats up on this. They've got to be somewhere. Here we go. Yeah, Coventry have had a lot of the ball, by the way. 62% possession for Coventry. Shots. 2 for Coventry, 0 for Millwall. No shots on target for either team. No shots off target for either team. Just Coventry have had 2 blocked shots. As for corners, Millwall 1, Coventry 0 on corners. There's nothing in this. Is there going to be a goal before half time? Kieran says yes. There's no, yes, yes, no, yes, no. What is Thomas doing, says John. Did I miss something there? Thomas has had a lot of the ball and just gone passing it left and right. I mean, that's kind of like what I'm watching now. Collins gives it to Latibodia. Latibodia goes to Thomas. Thomas goes to Van Evak. Van Evak goes to Sheaf. Sheaf gets fouled. Free kick to Coventry. This is kind of like the same thing over and over again. Someone could have put like a VHS into my TV, although it wouldn't work because that's too old now. But if someone did that and just looped over 1 minute, Coventry passing it around, winning a free kick, the ball going out for a Millwall throw in, and it's just the same thing happening. Nothing new is happening in this game. Right, let me describe it to you. Here's Torp. Torp goes to Van Evak. Van Evak goes back to Torp. Now Bobby Thomas. Back to Torp. Victor Torp goes to Van Evak. Here's Van Evak. He goes back to Victor Torp. Torp loses the ball. And Coventry win it back with Sakamoto. Now the ball goes back to Bobby Thomas. We don't know how to get forwards. Is it because Millwall are playing really deep and we're not able to break through them or something? I don't know. It'd be more annoying if we were losing and it's like, oh, come on, we've got to score. But because it's 0-0, I'm kind of like, But at the same time, if we want to win, we've got to find a way of breaking them down while we're drawing. Here's Sakamoto. He tries to find Sims. Sims does quite well there. He brings the ball into his left. Oh, he plays it to Ben Sheaf. Sheaf goes to Bidwell. Bidwell. Oh, okay, here we go. Here's Rudoni. Now Sakamoto. Is he onside? He is. Get the cross in. Go on. Go on. Oh, go on. Shoot! Shoot! No! No, it's a free kick to Millwall. That's the closest we've come to scoring. That's the closest we've come to scoring. We didn't even shoot. It's better. Sakamoto with his tricky feet down that left-hand side there. He was cutting in, he was cutting out, he was cutting in. And then it finally fell to Rodoni and he just couldn't control it and then he gave a free kick away. Gary says he will do very well to get a result today. The Lions are very organised and you underestimate them. Hang on. You underestimate them at your peril. You have to be 100% at it or you become unstuck. There you go. I agree with that assessment, by the way. Millwall have beaten good teams recently. Millwall beat Leeds. They beat Burnley. They who had a Millwall? The Millwall drew with Sunderland. Yeah, they've had some good results, Millwall. Here come Coventry with Mason Clark. The ball's cleared away. Yeah, 0-0 it remains. Let's check in on the Premier League and Championship scores, guys, to keep you up to date. Look at this game at Brentford. So we've got Villa 1, Villa 1, Southampton 0. Brentford 2, Newcastle 2. Harvey Barnes has equalised. Palace 1, Man City 1. Erling Haaland has scored. And in the Championship, Blackburn, Luton, Portsmouth and QPR are all 1-0 up. It's goalless at the Den between Millwall and Coventry. Here comes Van Evak. Oh, he's done well there. Picks out Torp. Torp. Oh. Got the cross in, but it comes off the top of Rodoni's head. Huddersfield are beating Mansfield 2-1, says Chris. Yeah, I'll have a little check-in on League One in a second. Millwall passing it around at the back. Let's be honest, you know, this game is... Coventry have had more of the ball. It's just Coventry haven't done much with it. Is that how Millwall are going to play? Is that, you know, they just let Coventry go nowhere with the ball and then when they get the ball be ruthless? Here come Millwall now. This is a good run. Chance for Millwall. Oh, I don't like this. Hey! Shot goes over. It was a good chance though for Millwall. Blazed over the top there and it's a goal kick to Coventry. Poor marking though. Who was meant to pick him up? He was allowed a lot of space there. Is that Wallace? Blasts it over. It's a goal kick to Coventry. Agree, nothing much is happening. Have a shot someone, says Archer. Yeah, it's a very cagey game, isn't it? Here comes Rodoni. No, he doesn't win. It goes out for a Millwall throw-in. Oh, and Rodoni's not impressed. I thought that was a Coventry throw-in as well. The female linesman has given it to Millwall though. Don't see too many sort of female officials. But there you go, there's a female one at the Den today. Let's have a look. Coventry need to win. Someone's just put. Yeah, but I say that all the time. I agree and then I disagree. I said that before the Cardiff game. Coventry need to win. And then we didn't. So now what? Does that mean we're going down? No. It's just like, I agree. I'd love to win. And it kind of feels like we do need to win. But it's not like a draw would mean our season's over. It's just kind of like, I don't know. You've got to win a couple more before Christmas. The fact we're on 4 wins in, what, on the 7th of December, you know, it's not great. I think we are being propped up the table a bit by how congested it is. Because let me just get the Championship table up a second. This is the live table at the minute. Coventry are 17th because Luton are winning, so they're currently overtaking us. But if you look at the points, so let me move this over here. That's Coventry. You know, we're only, what, level on points with them, 1 point ahead of these two, and 2 points ahead of these two. So, I know we're a few places above the bottom three, but we're only 2 points above it. So, yeah, it's very congested down there, and things can turn quickly, and you can fall into trouble. Guys, 5 minutes till half time. Let's just do another push for 250 likes before then. We're on 213, and there's over 250 of you in here. So just take 2 seconds to hit the like button if you haven't already. And anyone watching that isn't already subscribed, please take 2 seconds to do so. Oh, why is it all the way over there? Let's move that into the middle. Yeah, hit the subscribe button if you're new. Thank you if you already have. Here come Coventry. Sakamoto puts a cross in. It's headed away. And that'll go out for a Coventry throw-in. Quite close to a corner flag there. And it's thrown short here to Ben Sheaf. Sheaf goes to Bidwell. Come on, get the cross in. Bidwell's cross blocked. Coventry corner. Come on. Let's do it. Corner ball for the Sky Blues. Come on. Please. Please, lads. Victor Torp goes over to take it. That's it. Get Bobby Thomas in there. Get Ellis Sims in there. I don't know which way the wind's going, but if it's going towards their goal, that could be helpful. Might not be going that way, though. Here we go. Torp crosses it. Oh, it's a rubbish corner. I don't know if the conditions have affected that, but it wasn't very good. Oh, for God's sake. What's that? Oh, it's a throw-in for Coventry. I thought Rodoni gave a foul away. He didn't. So it's a Coventry throw-in. Keep those bodies up there. Come on. Bidwell to take. Oh, that's pointless, isn't it? All the players were still up there from the corner, and then because Bidwell took about 10 seconds to take the throw-in, the players have just started exiting the box. So there's no one in there for Coventry now. Lofted ball forwards here. This is, I don't know, it's definitely going to be 0-0 at half-time. If it finishes 0-0, I wouldn't have any complaints about the outcome because it's been a 0-0 kind of game. But you just got to be careful. I mean, it would be massive if Coventry could turn this into a win. It'd be painful if we were to not get anything out of this and lose 1-0 or something. But it's definitely a low scorer today, isn't it? No way are Coventry going down, says Paul. I don't think we're going down. No, the point I was making a minute ago when I showed the table is not that, oh, Coventry are definitely going down. It was more like we might be 16th in the table, but we're being propped up by how close it is just behind us. And we could be 19th or 20th after today or next week. Do you know what I mean? So, not saying I think we'll go down, but I'm just saying we're in a, I don't want to say a false position because the table doesn't lie, but we could drop a couple more places if we're not careful. Here's Bidwell. He goes back to Latibogia. What I will say, watching this, I mean, I'm going to try and draw some positives, is so far, touch wood, we look fairly solid at the back, but it does mean at the same time we've sacrificed what we have going forwards. It's a very Millwall kind of game. You know, Millwall's numbers this season have been they don't score many, but they don't concede many, whereas Coventry have scored a few but conceded a few. And this is, you know, more along those Millwall lines where Coventry defensively look all right, but we're now not offering a lot going forwards. And yeah, nearly half time, and there's barely been any shots in this half. Here's Sakamoto. Oh, he's done well there. Here's Ben Sheaf. Rodoni. Rodoni's not had a great game, has he? Here's Sakamoto. Oh, here's Milan. Go on, get the cross in. That's a good cross. Rodoni. Oh, okay. Maybe he is having a good game. He forces a save from the keeper. Corner to Coventry. And Coventry might be able to snatch the lead before half-time. Let's see. There's good play there from Coventry. Sakamoto and Van Evak linking up well. Rodoni very brave there with the header. Got smashed into, but forced to save from the keeper. And it's a corner to Coventry. Come on, lads. Nearly half-time. Come on, please. Let's score. Victor Torp goes over to take it. Got to be a better corner this time. He plays it short. Oh my gosh. Oh, he gets away with that. Rodoni passed it to him, but his pass was that bad that Rodoni ended up getting onto his own pass instead of Victor Torp getting onto it. Oh, Coventry lose the ball. Ben Sheaf, what are you doing? Here come Millwall. Oh no, it's a 3-on-3. This is dangerous. This is dangerous. Shot. Oh, goes over. But that was all Ben Sheaf's fault. And it kind of sums up his season so far. Not at it. Gave the ball away and that was dangerous. It was lucky that, who was that? Watmore decided to shoot instead of trying to get a bit closer. Oh. Let's catch up on the live chat. What a terrible corner, says John. It was dreadful, wasn't it? One added minute. Archer says, well, that was a joke of a corner. Sophie says, we're ending the half well. Yeah, a little bit better. We've had 2 corners. Burgie is at the door. But I'm going to get the door when the half-time whistle blows. It's literally just me in the house, by the way. I'm going to let Burgie in when it's half-time. Because it's nearly half-time now. Let's just wait. Here is Ellis Sims. No, he doesn't get onto that. Seconds to go. Here's Sakamoto. It's going to be a Coventry throw-in on the halfway line, and the half-time whistle is just about to go. Guys, do get your thoughts down below. Make sure you've dropped a like, but get your comments down there, because the referee has blown for half-time. There you go. Half-time at the Den. Millwall 0, Coventry 0. I will be back in 30 seconds. Get your thoughts down in the comments. I'll see you in a sec. Right, I am back. Half-time at the Den. Millwall 0, Coventry City 0. Get your thoughts down below. I just had to let someone in. We've got a guest joining us in a second. He's just run to the toilet. 0-0's fairly, I don't know, let's say it's a fair, accurate representation of how that first half played out. Low on chances, low on quality, low on attacking, defences on top, but they will be on top if you're always going to commit much more men at the back than you are forwards. Both attacks haven't had much of a sniff. There's been a couple shots outside the box. Millwall have been... Millwall slightly edged the first 20 minutes, but there wasn't much in it. Coventry ended the first half with a couple of corners and what have you. So, yeah, fair enough. It's there to be won. It's there to be lost. It's a very tight game. Share your thoughts. I'm going to come to your comments in a second. But before then, I've got a guest to welcome.
I think we all know who it is by now. It's the 3rd time in a row it's been the absolute beautiful looking
Burgie in the house. How are you?
Hey, how we doing? How's it going?
You haven't missed much, mate.
No, it just sounds a bit boring, doesn't it? Just heard you describing it. Is it going to be one of those typical Cov away games?
I think surely the second half will be better than the first. Like, there's not many games I've watched where you get 2 halves that bad. I guess it could finish 0-0, but I still think even if it does, there's going to be something in the second half. There'll be the game will open up naturally, and there might be 1 or 2 big chances for either team to snatch this.
You say that we were quite good in defence. Are we basically a bit like Burnley were when we played them in the first half?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, because then suddenly a goal came in like the first 10 minutes.
With that Burnley game, though, Burnley were... better than us, though, weren't they? There wasn't much in the game, but they had more chances than us. This game is very even.
Well,
Let's read out some
I'm
comments.
going for a late goal then at the end. I'm going to say, I don't know, 80th minute.
Guys, do make Burgie feel welcome. Also, we're going to go around the halftime scores in a second, but before we do that, let's read out your comments. Make sure to share your thoughts down below. I'm coming to them now. Make sure you've dropped a like as well. ZZZ, obviously sleeping there from Ghost PUSB. Not doing the basics, says like button Pete. Come on, Cov, I need you to score, says Jacob. What else we got? Making him wait in the rain, laughing face, says Nico.
Yeah.
Burgie timed that entrance just a tiny bit too early. He got here about 30 seconds before the halftime whistle, and it takes me about 30 seconds to let him in. So I did think, do I rush down there, let him in and come back and it'll have just finished, or do I just wait 30 seconds? And you're not that wet.
I've now got a cold.
There you go. Right, let's read out the comments. Kieran says there's been a goal at QPR. We will come to that in a second. Welcome, Burgie, says Nico. Sims just looks lazy, says Comical Boxer. I think 3-3 was an ambitious prediction, says Paul.
You didn't.
I didn't say that, no. Bassett over Sims, says Jenny.
I agree.
Are you out tonight, Matt, says Michelle. What? I'm not going out, if that's what you're
We
asking.
could be.
Why?
I don't know. They've mentioned it. We should go out. Celebrate the draw.
Yeah, people in Coventry, come out tonight. We'll celebrate a 0-0 with Millwall. Right, let's read out your comments. Don't sneeze again, Burgie, says Nico.
Oh, goodness sake, that's left a lasting impression, isn't it?
Did you aim downwards in that? Or did you just spray it everywhere?
When?
Did you just sneeze?
No.
Oh, no, that was... Oh, he's talking about last time. I thought he meant you just sneezed now. Yeah, oh, God, yeah, I remember that. The sneezing fit. Right, anyway, let's...
I wasn't well.
Let's have a look at some of the scores. Thank you for your comments, guys. Keep them coming. Here we go. Premier League, Aston Villa 1, Southampton 0. Actually, let's do it on the BBC, just in big typing, so if you might be hard of hearing, you can at least see it. Let's go. Here we go. Everton-Liverpool postponed earlier. Villa 1, Southampton 0. Brentford 2, Newcastle 2. Palace 1, Man City 1. Man United Forest is later.
17:30. That's a lot of goals.
Yeah, rugby. Leeds 2, Derby 0. Wednesday 1, Preston 1. And Sunderland 2, Stoke 1 are all earlier results. Cardiff Watford postponed. Hull 0, Blackburn 1. Millwall 0, Coventry 0. Plymouth Oxford postponed. Portsmouth 1, Bristol City 0. QPR 2, Norwich 0. Luton 1, Swansea 0. And let's have a look at League 1. It finished Lincoln 0, Charlton 0, Wigan 0, Orient 2. In the half-time games, Barnsley 0, Birmingham 0. Postponed between Blackpool and Rotherham. Postponed between Bristol Rovers and Bolton. Burton 0, Wrexham 0. Cambridge 2, Shrewsbury 0. Crawley Stevenage postponed. Mansfield 1, Huddersfield 2. Stockport 0. Exeter 0 and Wickham 1, Reading 1. There you go. We're all caught up.
What was that chance there? God, the defence looks a bit scrappy.
There wasn't. Are you looking at the highlights?
Yeah.
There wasn't many chances, mate. I mean,
Look at the
yeah, Milan. It was a bit poor from him.
and yeah, but then in the box, look, they all just pile on top of each other. What's all that about?
Well, they're all trying to get to the ball, weren't they? At least the
Okay.
keeper got there. Look, I mean, we're watching the half-time highlights. Not that there's much to see here. Here was a
Just
corner
fill me
from
in.
Millwall.
Fill me in.
Oh, this went in, but it was disallowed because there's a foul. This is the wind, by the way. Look at the wind whipping that ball into the back of the net there. There was a foul, thankfully. That wasn't allowed. But, yeah, I'm thinking, so is the wind blowing in that direction from where we're watching? So the wind is blowing towards the Coventry fans. Let's have a look at that corner. Yeah, definitely. Look at
So
that.
we've got it to come then.
And we're attacking towards the Coventry fans in the second half.
They couldn't even kick it out.
So maybe when we get a corner, the wind might blow it in. I don't know.
Well, we've learned from the first half, and now we've got the second half with that direction. So we could work on that. We need the wind to help us score.
Yeah.
So what's Lampard? Well, how's it going with Lampard then? And how's it looking with the performance? What sort of tactics is he saying? Is he very defensive? Is that typical Lampard?
I think Lampard's an attacking manager. You look at our formation today, and it's quite an attacking formation. I just think it's Millwall are quite a tight team, and we've kind of, I don't want to say fell into their trap because we're not losing, but we're kind of playing them at their own game, I guess. Bit cagey. I think one goal might be enough to win this. You know, it might be.
Am I right in saying that Millwall's very old school football? You know. get it done the old school way? Because I don't really hear much about their tactics.
Yeah, 1-0 wins. Neil Harris, likes it sort of tight at the back and what have you.
Like Birmingham in the Championship.
Well, the 1-0 losses, mate.
Oh, yeah.
Burgie, nom nom nom. Someone's just put in the live chat.
Not yet. No. I've learned I haven't got anything noisy other than my gob.
Just chewing gum.
No, I've got a flapjack.
Oh, there you go. 12th man, the wind. He's better than Sims, says Matt. I like that. Listening to Lampard press conference, his language and demeanour don't fill me with confidence, says Ghost.
I liked it. You know, when they were saying after the first game he had for us, he's honestly, I am turned more to his favour, if that makes sense, than before. Since I've seen him in interviews, he genuinely sounds like he's trying to get a good record for himself, but the way how he talks about the club, it's like he knows what he's saying. He says we, he's all.
Well, are they scripted answers?
But they do, whether they're scripted or not. He sounds like he knows what he's talking about. He basically.
I hope you're right.
He was talking like there was a mess that was left, and he's there to pick up the pieces.
Well,
and he's able to do that. Is what he's portraying. He's able to do it. It's almost like the mess that Robbins left was the impression that I got a little bit.
Maybe. I think what I pick up comparing Mark Robbins' interviews to Frank Lampard is there is maybe that little bit of nervousness from Lampard in terms of Robbins was relaxed. He's an older, experienced manager. He had so much credit that he'd be like, yeah, and very composed. Whereas Lampard more on the edge of his seat, like, it just seems that little. I'm not saying he looks shaky, but he just looks a little bit more nervous because I think ultimately, and it's no surprise here, he wants to prove himself. He wants to be a good manager. He's done some good things in his managerial career, but he's still got a lot of people to prove himself to, I guess.
Do you know who he reminds me of? A PE teacher in secondary school. You'd all be sat on the benches and say, right, lads, okay, what we're going to be doing today is this. Whereas Robbins is like, the kit man or the guy in the lost property.
What does that mean?
That's an insult, isn't it?
What does that mean?
Guy working in the office who knows the place,
Robbins was like the head teacher, mate.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
The kit man, lost property. What are you on about? That's so disrespectful.
I love Mark Robbins. I'll retract that statement. Sorry.
Yeah. That was meant to be a compliment, Mark, if you're watching.
I meant relaxed is what I was going for.
Ross says, give Frank a chance, guys.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's saying that just in general or if he's actually aiming that at us. We are. We're not being like horrible. We're just like, look, we're letting him crack on. We're not booing him. We're not saying Lampard out. If anything, when we were at the CBS the other day, we're singing the Lampard song.
I wasn't sure about him until I've seen him in interviews, and that's what's turned me.
And ultimately, it's not that we lose today and now it's Lampard out. We give him a good amount of time.
Yeah.
But what I have said is if things turn and he gets a terrible run, which we hope doesn't happen, but if that happens, I'm not more annoyed at Frank. I'll be more annoyed at Doug. Anyway, let's still try and think positive. We didn't lose our first game. We're not losing this game. Speaking of which, it's nearly 4 p.m, so let's do full-time predictions. Everyone comment down below.
I haven't given you mine yet.
If you want to change your prediction, I'll come to yours in a second.
I'm going to have to change mine now.
Comment your predictions if you want to change them or stick with them. How is this game going to finish? The game is going to get back underway in 2 minutes. Get your predictions down below. Burgie, what's your full-time prediction?
Well, it was before the game. I thought I'd been doing all right with these 2-2s.
Okay.
I thought it smelt like a 2-2, but it's not going to be a 2-2. I'm going to say have we been on top? Edged it.
Neither team's, but it's been fair. It's been even.
I'm going to say a 1-0 Cov at the very end. The 0-0 first half to me, like this, are a bit cagey. I find that they play it out as a 0-0. Then little chance at the end we might sneak a goal. So I'm going to say in the 80th to 90th minute we'll get 1-0.
Ooh. We're going to beat Millwall at their own game.
And
we're
it will be
1-0.
beset.
Oh, okay.
Open the odds up.
There you go. Burgie is going 1-0 to Coventry. I'm going to stick with 1-1. Although I think 1-0 either way. If I was going to change it, I don't know which way.
What minute?
I reckon there won't be a goal until the final 20 minutes or something.
Yeah, it's looks like that.
I don't know, if Coventry come out and score early, that's massive. But if Millwall come out and score early, it's about weighing it up. I think we've got to a point where Coventry do need to really get that next win. So I think you gamble a bit, but it does run the risk of you not getting anything out of this game. Let's see what people are saying. Sunderland for life says 1-1. Michelle says 2-0 Cov. 1 Coventry, says Connor. I think you're trying to say 1-0 Coventry. Paul says I'm sticking with the 3-3. Paul in Asia says I picked a Desmond. Still think a draw, but 0-0. Mill will win 2-1. Lemoji has just said, I think that's how you say it. Tell me if I'm saying that wrong. Finn says Millwall 0, Coventry 3. I think it's just disappeared off my screen for a second there. I think that's what Finn said. Finn said 3-0 Cov. Nino says 1-0 Cov. 66% possession, says Upton. Yes, Coventry have had more of the ball, but it surprised me looking at those stats because it doesn't feel like, oh, well, Coventry are dominating. If you're watching this game, you'd think, it's a draw. Like 0-0's a fair result at the minute. Also, Coventry have had a lot of the ball at the back, going between defenders and working out what we're going to do, and Millwall have just been like, yeah, you have it there.
Brilliant.
So we will see. We will see. The second half is going to be on in 1 minute, so don't go anywhere. Here they come. Here come the players.
What was the starting 11, by the way?
Let me get that up for you. I'll let you read it out. I'll just remind people that are watching what the starting 11 was.
So just tell me it's as is, unchanged.
No, it isn't unchanged. Let's move that across for you. There you go. Have a look.
Collins, Vanivite, Thomas, Latty, Bidwell, Torp, Sheaf, Sakamoto, O'Donnell, Mason, Clark, Sims. Right, okay, so what was the starting?
So that is the starting team, but compared to last week, you mean? Latty's come in for Binks, Bidwell's come in for De Silva, and has Torp come in for Eccles?
Yeah.
I think, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if I like that change.
And Sims has come in for Bassett, actually. So there's a few changes.
So we haven't got anyone for Vanivite.
I was saying that earlier. I think we just don't have much.
Silver? It's just changing your lefts and rights. How is that such a bit? Oh, I suppose stronger foot, in it.
Maybe, yeah. Look, at the end of the day, it's difficult with Van Evac. I've said, oh, he's not been great. He might need dropping or something. And then I'm like, oh, there's no cover there. But ultimately, when he's good, he's really good. And you kind of play him thinking, he's going to get better, surely. Let's hope he goes back to being great. But we'll see. He's been okay today. But here we come. The second half is back underway. Let me turn the timer on.
I loved him as a forward, you know.
I'm on 46 minutes. So I'm going to play 1 minute of the second half and then I will resume the clock. So the game has restarted, guys. Carry on.
I like Vanny as a forward, you know, swinging it in from the box. Until you pointed out his mistakes that I'm unaware of seeing. I thought he was our best player, one of the best players, you know, where he whipped it in the box all the time. He was always the one to get the ball. But then you started to point stuff out that I'm oblivious to. And now I'm like, oh, okay, maybe he's not that good, right? And we're right in saying that as a forward, he's better.
Who, Van Evac?
Yeah. Crossing it in.
He's a good wing back. He's good at attacking, even though he's a defender, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Apologies for anyone who don't know.
Guys,
I don't know much about football.
We are coming up to 46 minutes, so I'm going to resume the timer now. In a second. The ball has gone out for a Coventry City goal kick, and the clock is now back synced with the game. So let's keep your comments coming. We're 3 likes away from 250. If you've not dropped a like, it looks like we're really close. Hit that like button to get us to 250. Thank you for your support. Get involved and keep your comments coming. Let's just catch up on any more predictions. 2-0 Millwall, says Matt. The Kissum says 1-0 Cov. Bassett. Ghost says 1-0 Cov. Doug with a 30-yard screamer. That's it.
No, that's just somebody screaming 30 yards away because I don't like Doug.
No, he does like a knee slide in front of the fans, puts a crown on his head. Come on.
And everyone just looks in that. You know, what was that? You see, it was on Football's Funniest Moments where a player kind of like fell over and there's the away support just there, just looking at him. He toppled over. It's a famous one. Yeah. I'm glad we've got Bassett on the bench though, because George was saying he's better coming on because he's a young lad. He's got all this adrenaline drive and that, and him coming on, he's going to be raring to go as he's watching the game, and he's going to come on and get a goal. So I'm glad that he's on the bench. Sims is reminding me now, as you know, when he started for us, we were like, when's he going to get a goal? His performance is when he started. He had a really good run in towards the end of the season. Was it last season? Yeah. When was his first season? Last season. You know, he got into the flow of things. And it was looking really good for Sims, and now he's just slacked off. Is Hadji on? No, he's not.
Chance for Millwall. Cross cleared away. No, Hadji's still injured.
We were looking at it thinking at least it's not going to be a big injury, but
well, he's going to be out for a little while. Ben Sheaf once again struggling to control the ball there. It was fizzed at him a bit fast. Here come Millwall now. Van Evak doesn't win that, and here's a chance.
No.
Goal kick, thankfully.
How do you know if it's a pen? He pointed the same direction.
Well, you could tell he's more like
casual,
pointing at the 6-yard box. If it's a pen, they're usually a bit sort of like, you know what I mean? It's like, that is a pen, rather than just a goal kick.
They do like a thumbnail.
Yeah, it's more dramatic, isn't it?
You couldn't do the shake the head.
Here come Kickoff.
Disappointed dad.
Radoni flicks the header on. Come on, Sims. You're a big man. Chuck yourself in there. Come on. Do we think he's just taller than he is because he's got big hair? Like, what is the deal? Like, you look at him and you think, come on, chuck your body around.
Okay. Bidwell went in for a challenge. He's probably claiming injury to get away from a foul. I hate games like this because you can never really talk. I don't really know what else to talk about. It's quiet. You should get some like background white noise music or something. Like fans, get like a fans going in the background like they did for lockdown.
So Jake Bidwell picks up a yellow card for that.
You love your purgy. We do.
What did he even do to his face
though? Did he? No.
It was a yellow card challenge. It was a bad challenge from Jake Bidwell, but
I hate it when you stub your foot and you know your face hurts.
Yeah. Ow! I kicked you really hard there. Millwall free kick on the halfway line. 5 minutes into the second half. Very early, but not much has changed since the first half just yet.
It's definitely going to be like a...
Oh, okay. Come on, lads. Deal with that.
A goal in the off chance. Sort of
free kick to Coventry. Goodness me.
I don't like Widoni anymore. He don't do much. Oh, lads, come on. It's cold as well, isn't it? Oh, what can we talk about?
Well done, Ben Sheaf. It worked, whatever Ben Sheaf just said. I mean, it was a Coventry free kick, then Leonard, I think, kicked the ball away, and Ben Sheaf was quick to let the referee know that Leonard had kicked it away.
Grass.
And Leonard gets booked.
So defence, like, have we got Kitchen yet? Is he back from injury?
Kitchen? I didn't know he got injured.
Well, no, was it a ban or something? Last game, on the vlog, you were like, hopefully we'll have Kitchen or something.
I wouldn't have said that about Kitchen, mate.
Was it? Oh, okay. Maybe it was Binks.
Kitchen's not my favourite kind of player.
You were like, that was it. You were talking about how the defenders were very small, and that you were hoping to change that up a little bit.
Yeah,
quite small.
Well, that's it. I think if you're playing a back four with De Silva and Van Evert, they're both about 5 foot, is what I said.
Right, that was it. Yeah. So have we changed that?
No, we haven't.
Oh, brilliant.
We're still not. We haven't conceded though. That's the main thing. Let's have a look. Hi lads, says Sky Blue Storm. Good to see you. Leah, Wright broke something, didn't he? So it's going to be a lengthy injury.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Broke something. He wasn't even in pain.
I don't. It looked like he sort of twisted his ankle, didn't it? You know, when he went down. But then he carried on. He kind of walked off the pitch at Sunderland, but then he got stretchered round the side of it.
It's probably
weird, wasn't it?
It's probably one of those injuries where it only affects you when you're running, playing, sort of thing.
Cov fans at Millwall to make a difference and cheer the lads on for the win. All 3,000 of them, says Gavster.
Always solid turnout.
Hopefully. Still 0-0 here at the Den. Millwall 0, Coventry 0. It could just be it. You know, I keep saying, oh, 0-0 is a fair result, but it's one of those where one moment might win it. One moment.
That's how I think it's going to be. You know, a slip of concentration on defence, the other team. If anyone knows, by the way, if you don't, why is it called the Den? I know it's the second one, isn't it? There was an original Den.
It's the new Den, isn't it? Yeah.
Why the Den?
I've never thought to ask that question. Millwall fans, if there's any Millwall fans watching, let us know. Here come Coventry. Oh, that was a good chance there.
Good clearance, though.
Sims got into a dangerous position. He tried to find Mason Clark.
Oh, we're going to get some fouls now, I reckon.
And well done to the referee. He's played on here. And here come Coventry. Sims. Here's Radoni.
We need Bassett.
This has opened up a little bit for Coventry. Come on, Radoni. Blocked.
Bassett would make a massive difference now.
Oh, come on.
That's what we get for crediting the ref.
Is that a foul from Van Evak or is that actually a free kick? I want to know, because those ones are frustrating, aren't
Looks like
they?
Lee Burge.
Let's have a look. Is that...
No.
He does referee.
You're just crediting him as well. Come on. Never trust a ref.
As soon as like an attacking player even does that to a defensive player, the ref's like, well, I have to give a free kick to the defending team. We cannot have that.
Do you reckon
it's a non-contact sport now.
Do you reckon it's a case of what we've seen before? You know, like the ref gives us a chance, does us a favour, and then he's like feels guilty, like when he sent, but Bassett got someone sent off.
Oh, do you know what? That's a good point. They're the Lions, aren't they? The Lions' Den. Well, I'm being stupid. I didn't put 2 and 2 together for a second there. Millwall are looking for a penalty.
Thank you. That's sick.
Millwall are looking for a penalty and they're not going to get it. It is a free kick. Sorry, a goal kick to Coventry. Yeah.
Imagine that in the 70s with all the Millwall stuff. Oh, we're going to the Lions. Oh, mate. Terrifying. It would have been like a Lions Den.
Why?
But you know, Millwall in the 70s, it would have been scary.
Not now though, mate. They win Family Club of the Year every so often.
Do they?
Yeah.
Well,
Bunch of softies, eh?
God, it's gone woke. No.
Millwall have gone woke. Cancel Millwall.
No, or the people who are in charge of these awards are scared that are West Ham fans.
Yeah, that's it. No, joking. No, I'd imagine there's still that tough streak to Millwall. We've been there. We had to be separated from the Millwall fans.
Yeah.
Not just us, obviously, like all the Coventry fans. They were like, you two, go nowhere near them.
Yeah, you know what that SB reputation's about. SB stands for... Anyway, talking about segregation with fans, I was chatting to, as you know, on holiday, I was chatting to the Cardiff fan, and he said that Cardiff and Swansea, I believe, are the only bubble games being played. Do you know what a bubble game is? Where you have an escort, where you're not you have an escort and fans are being escorted, and a lot of people boycott it. I forgot what it's called, but if anyone knows anything about bubble games, fill us in. It's actually quite interesting, but it basically kills the fun out of rivalries and stuff.
Oh, Millwall are asking for a penalty. The ref's not giving it.
He's been alright, the ref-ish.
Millwall have asked for 3 penalties in 10 second half minutes here. Here they come again. Oh.
What I mean about the defence,
it's a tight game. This here come Millwall again. Cross. Oh, it was a cracking cross that was. Good header away by Coventry. Come on, Sims frees up Van Evak. Come on, play that.
There's no one there.
He does.
All night.
But Ben Sheaf.
That's where we need
running like a slug there. He couldn't get onto it.
That's where Tat should be. Why is he the other end of the pitch?
And Millwall clear their lines. 0-0. Here's Tats now.
Right, come on.
Come on, Coventry. Has the game just opened up a little bit where both teams are smelling blood?
Come on, get your Tats out.
Here's Mason Clark. His cross is blocked. Still Mason Clark. He goes down. He's not going to get a penalty. He's still going now. Mason Clark gets a corner to Coventry in front of those 3,000 Coventry fans. Right, now use the wind to your advantage. Aim it like there and then just a bit of wind and swing it in. Come on.
Yeah, use the geological forces.
Come on, Coventry.
Do you like Mason Clark?
I like Mason Clark. I did wonder when we signed him, why we couldn't just get him into the team straight away, because I know it's a big jump from
the wind with the flag.
From League One to the Championship.
Look at the flag. Look at that wind.
The ball won't stay in the corner quadrant or whatever you call it. Here we go. It's rolling away.
You need one of those things out from rugby.
Yeah, a cone. Here we go.
No, he needs to put it in the corner, and by the time he goes to kick it, it will be...
That's it, it'll roll. And maybe get one of the subs to hold their hand over the ball.
Or a golf tip.
Victor Torp can't take the corner because the ball is rolling away.
I bet the fans are loving this. Get a golf tee for crying out loud.
The ref's probably
He's like, we'll give you a penalty instead.
He rolled from the penalty spot.
Did he just stand to kick it? Kick the ground?
Here we go.
Oh, we had to take it short.
He's taking it short. Come on, get it in there.
That's not fair.
Torp whips it. Oh no! He saved it!
God.
What a chance for Mason Clark. Best chance of the game. Easily that.
He hasn't got his goal yet, has he, Mason?
They scored last week.
He did, yeah.
Oh, wow. Nearly worked. Coventry had to take a short corner after all that, the ball blowing away. But the ball was finally whipped in and Millwall couldn't quite clear it. It fell to Mason Clark about 4 yards out. The keeper jumped in front of it and it couldn't quite be forced in. And it's now Coventry throwing in the Millwall half. This is there to be won for both teams now. Both are throwing caution to the wind.
Nice.
If you pardon the pun.
Nice.
Here come Coventry. It'll be another corner, will it? Oh no, not a corner. We don't want them if we can't take them.
Would you argue that, you know, we can kind of appeal here because we haven't had the corner that we wanted to? We've got an unfair advantage.
He didn't get his... Oh, it's a good save by the keeper's foot watching that back.
We're forced into short corners.
Here we go then. Coventry will take another corner, which Victor Torp...
He's clearly not good at taking them.
Struggling, yeah.
We're forced into short corners.
I mean, Millwall know what we're going to do now. They've sent a man to mark the short corner here. We've got no choice but to take the short corner because of the wind.
That's unfair. Am I right in that? That's not... I know we can't control the wind, but that's...
Victor Torp takes the short corner. Radoni goes to Victor Torp. Here we go then. Come on. Go on. Get the cross in. Oh, it's not a bad ball. Oh! No, God, we can't quite get the rub of the green. And Millwall clear their lines and Millwall get a free kick here because the referee doesn't like an attacking player going near a defensive player, so that definitely has to be a free kick.
Maybe it's because there's a bag on the pitch.
No, that's it. Yeah, free kick to Millwall. Right, 0-0 on 60 minutes. There's been another goal at Brentford and another goal at Palace. Look at this afternoon. Brentford 3, Newcastle United 2. And we've also got Palace 2, Man City 1. Man City struggling again. Also down here, QPR 3, Norwich 0. And all those goals going in everywhere else, but the only Premier League and Championship game without a goal is here at the Den. Are we going to get a goal soon? It's still Millwall 0, Coventry 0 as we come towards 61 minutes. Thank you once again for your great support. Let's go on a like spike. We've got nearly 300 people in here. Everyone, make sure you've hit the like button. It's massively appreciated. And if anyone watching hasn't subscribed, then please be sure to hit the subscribe button. We're closing in on... I don't know what we're closing in on there. I don't know. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Thank you for your support. You can help us push closer to 85k next by hitting that sub button.
And your Christmas wish has come true.
Here come Coventry. Here's Radoni. He wins a free kick.
Bassett has replaced Sims and Eccles has replaced someone else.
So Bassett's come on for Sims and Eccles for Torp. Interesting. Coventry City may be the team with that bit of momentum now. The rain is coming down quite heavily here. It's coming down sort of sideways. Can Coventry City continue this pressure and turn it into 3 points? I've got to be honest, performance-wise, this last 15 minutes from Coventry has been pretty good, actually. It's probably the best 15 minutes under Frank Lampard, so far.
But we could have got a goal if we could take a corner properly.
Let's hope the goal is coming. Here's Bidwell. Here's Latabodiere. Thomas gets lucky there. Nearly got intercepted. Bidwell picks out Bassett. He finds Bidwell. Bidwell tries to find Mason Clark. The defenders get back there. And, not cleared it very far. Bidwell to Mason Clark. Here we go. Come on, Mason Clark. Come on, mate. Come on. Oh, he goes down. He's not going to get the pen. Plays it to Sheaf. Sheaf, shoot, Redoni. Oh, no. Someone hit it. Someone drill it. We can't quite get it in. Here's Redoni. Crosses it. Oh! Yes! It's in! Mason Clark is at it again. This guy is Coventry City's future. I'm telling you. Millwall 0, Coventry 1. That away end is nuts. Yes! We've been pushing for that. And, wow, Mason Clark is loving life under Frank Lampard. I wasn't sure if it had gone in. Mason Clark hit the ball. It came down off the bar and it just about went in.
Well done.
Come on.
That was coming. That was coming.
There you go. We have lift off at the Lions' Den. Millwall 0, Coventry 1 on 63 minutes.
What a geezer.
The goal was coming. Coventry had been the better team in the last 15 minutes or so.
100%.
And it's a cracking cross from Redoni. Mason Clark this time gets better contact on it. And it does go in off the bar. Just about goes in. Millwall behind at home to Coventry.
How many goals do you reckon Mason Clark's going to get this season then?
600. 600
goals.
Honestly,
600
why
goals,
is this guy not playing more? Why is this guy not playing more?
Well,
I love Mason Clark.
Lampard
Do you know what? He's my new favourite player.
Really?
Yes. And I'm not just saying that because he scored 2 in 2 games, but I think he's genuinely better than Ronaldo and Messi. There you go.
I mean...
Millwall are going to make a substitution.
Ronaldo.
They don't know what to do. They've been Frank Lampard here. No, that doesn't make sense. They've been Lamparded. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's a new word I've made up. They've been Lamparded, and Millwall are taking evasive action. 2 substitutions here. And 26 minutes to go. Can Coventry get the 3 points now? Let's see what people are saying in the live chat. 300 of you in here, which is great to see. Thank you for your support. Play Up Sky Blue says Sky Blue Storm. 1-0. Golazzo. Sophie's in here. She says, come on.
Hello.
Come on, says DS. John Evans says it was coming. It certainly was. It certainly was. And the fact it's gone in front of those 3,000 away fans makes it all the more better. Coventry get a free kick inside our own half. Now, what do we do? I think we've got to keep going. It's too early to shut up shop. We've got to try and get a second. I think 2 goals definitely wins this game. I'll say that. I think 2 goals wins this game. But 1 is a risk, isn't it? Millwall certainly capable of getting a 1-1 draw. We know they like a draw as well. Here come Coventry, though. Come on, let's get a quick second. Here's Sakamoto down that right-hand side. Come on, let's put this game to bed. Come on. Here's Redoni to Sakamoto. Tackled. It'll be a throw into Coventry. Frank Lampard, Sky Blue Army. Come on. We've got to do this.
So, if you're still there, how's the family? How's Grace? Cece?
She's
Oscar?
Isle of Wight now.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah, she says they're all right.
Oh, could you hear her, could you?
Yeah, no, I can hear her from the Isle of Wight. No, I saw her the other day. But she's been back and she's gone off again.
Yeah, gallivanting.
Unbelievable. The amount of holidays she takes.
She is the...
Unbelievable.
The Cov traveller.
Yeah. Let's have a look at some more comments. I'm going to smash my computer, says Toby. What, in a good way or a bad way? Are you a Millwall fan or a Coventry fan?
No, I just don't like computers.
Oh, there you go, yeah. I hate like printers when they have paper jams, to be fair. What else have we got? City defence to play their part, says Light Button Pete. Well, that's it now. We've kept 2 clean sheets all season. If we get another one today, it guarantees the win now, doesn't it? So, come on. Don't do that, Ego Chip says. Computers are expensive to replace.
Obviously Lampard sees potential in players that Robbins maybe didn't, like Mason Clark. Robbins was very kind of had his favourites, didn't he? A bit like Southgate did with Kane and Sterling and that. So I think Robbins was kind of like do you reckon he was a bit afraid to try new things because it could get worse? Whereas Lampard's fresh, he's I want to see everyone play.
I still, to this day, and it might be, I might have to eat some humble pie at some point if Lampard does an astonishing job, but I still think Robbins has been unfairly treated. Yeah. I don't want to go over the same ground, by the way. The only thing I was just about to say there is that I wonder if Robbins is watching on thinking, how are Coventry getting on? Does he think to himself, I should have played Mason Clark, shouldn't I? Why didn't I get him involved more? I mean, he obviously did a good job to to sign him, Mason Clark was fantastic in League One last year, and I really think, I don't want to get too carried away with Mason Clark yet, but I look at him and I think,
potential.
I love you, honestly.
You don't think that of me then, do you?
Not anymore.
After I smashed a computer.
After the sneezing fit, I wasn't interested anymore.
Okay.
No, but Mason Clark, really, really impressive. He gets into those areas. He's got tricky feet. He makes things happen.
I'd like to think that Robins, being the sensible reserves granddad sort of figure he is.
Here come Coventry. Hang on. Here come Coventry. Oh, is that a fair challenge? Apparently it is. Yeah, Eccles tackled. He should have released that really. And now here come Millwall. Space down the right hand side here for Millwall to find a leveller. Jake Bidwell drops back, but here's a chance though. Shot blocked. Oh, Bobby Thomas, well done.
Good lad.
Come on, lads. Come on, here's Mason Clark. He brings the ball away. And I think he gets a throw in there for Coventry.
They're
well done.
For him now.
Well done.
So Robins being the grandfather figure, very, I don't mean he's old, I mean, very sensible in what he said. I'd like to think that Robins has the mindset of, I wish I was still there. It's a shame I got sacked, but things happen for a reason. And I wish Coventry the best of luck. Okay, maybe this is right for them. Things happen for a reason. I hate that phrase, but I'm hoping he's like, best of luck to Lampard. I hope Coventry get what they deserve. Maybe I wasn't the right fit for them after all. I hope he's like that. I doubt he's going to be bitter. But then if it was something to do with his relationship with AD, it might be a bit bitter there. We don't know. We need to hear a statement from him. And also a statement for it's not just Doug versus Robins, it's Doug versus Robins versus AD. There's three sides to the argument. Yeah. It was Doug actually
there's only one way they could settle this. It's a three-way wrestling match.
Absolutely,
Doug King with his crown, smashing it on their heads.
What, a Burger King paper
paper Burger King crown, that's it. It would really hurt, wouldn't it? No, look, we've moved forwards and Lampard.
I'm liking it
do you know what I will be really smug to see? Because when Lampard was appointed, I was honest and just said, I don't know. I hope it works. I'm not sure. I'm not against it. There were some people that are really against it, in particular, like the second tier podcast boys. I think they're great content, by the way. I'm not. I don't hate them, by the way. But they are so anti-Lampard that I'd just love to go to them and be like, no, he's doing a good job. It's early days, but I hope we can turn around and say to those people that have been hating on Lampard, well, look at him. He's doing a good job. So let's see. But we haven't even won this game yet. There's 20 minutes to go.
It's good, though. That
Here come Millwall. I'm going to come to you in a second. Sorry, Bergie. There's loads of comments.
Mm-hmm.
The ball's gone back to the Millwall goalkeeper. Let's have a little look. Thought we were going to go the whole match without talking about Robins, says Chris. Well, look, we mentioned him. Look, what else have we got? Excellent. We love Bergie. I like the shirt, says Caroline. Matt,
you.
do I have to support Coventry to be on the stream? No, you don't, Toby.
Of course not.
You don't.
Everyone's welcome. Just not Villa fans.
Thank you for your support, by the way, guys. Loads of people in here. There's an equaliser at Palace, by the way. Palace 2, Man City 2. Your support is amazing. 300 people in here. We're not quite on 300 likes yet, though. With 19 minutes to go, we can easily do that. Can everyone just make sure they've hit the like button? If you already have, a massive thank you. If you haven't, get involved. 300 likes, and maybe there'll be another dramatic twist in this game. Get involved. Here come Millwall. We don't want them to score. That's not the twist I was talking about.
Where's Thomas?
Ben Sheaf wins a free kick. Well done. Free kick to Coventry inside our own half.
I was saying about the second tier podcast. It's good that there's a streamer or a YouTuber or whatever who represents everyone's opinion, everyone's different opinion. That they represented the opinion of people who were against Lampard, made so that those people didn't feel left out. They had someone to talk to about that.
Well, no,
and then people who were not sure talk to you about that.
I listen to the second tier podcast sometimes, and they're very anti-Lampard, which is fair enough. But I was listening to Talk Sport last night, and they had one of the lads from the second tier podcast go on there. I think it's Ryan. And Rory Jennings was like, "Oh, my favourite Frank Lampard is at Coventry. Do you think Coventry could get a result at Millwall?" And that Ryan was like, "No, they won't get a result. They can't get a result." So, what are you on about? What do you mean? Even if you're anti-Lampard, it's still possible we can get a result.
Well, yeah.
Some people just have these agendas, and it's like
Last thing we want
you
to
can't
do,
change them.
we
But
don't want to unintentionally stir the pot, though. You know, respect every
to be
content
honest,
creator.
I think Lampard. I just love it if he just quietly goes on and gets on with his business.
I think a lot of people are also a little bit very protective over Robins because he made this current club, and I think a lot of people any could have been anyone, and they'd still dislike whoever it is. So there's a lot of loyalty towards Robins, and so Lampard was like, oh, his history, you know what? They were angry the fact we had Lampard. It was like a kind of like a crap replacement. But anyway, enough with that.
Come on, here's Mason Clark.
Come on, man of the match.
Come on, Mason Clark. Come on. Oh, what a pass! Radoni!
Why did
Go on! No!
Why did he not shoot immediately?
Radoni, you've had some good chances today, man. He's got to have scored one of them, in particular that one.
That's what I said.
He took it one touch too many.
Why was that?
And here come Millwall. This could be danger. Oh, no. Here come Millwall. Oh, no. Oh, they put it over. We've been lucky that Millwall have been so wasteful today. They keep putting shots over the bar, thankfully. But Coventry nearly made to pay there. Radoni just keeps wasting good opportunities. And like I said, if we can get a...
Bassett would have put that in. 100%.
Maybe.
Look.
Yeah, if we can get a second goal, it'll put this to bed, won't it?
Bassett, you should be doing that instead, mate.
One thing we can be sure on is Lampard over Rooney, says MW. There you go. Hull City are bottom of the table as it stands. Brentford are on fire at home, says GXGN. Yes, Brentford winning against Newcastle 3-2, and yeah, Hull City bottom of the Championship. Portsmouth are 3-0 up. QPR are 3-0 up. They're having a field day down at the bottom. Coventry are winning. Luton are winning. It's a big day for teams down at the bottom half of the Championship, it seems.
JD, you win, Brentford fan.
Here are Coventry. Van Everk.
Do you want a bit of...
No, thank you.
Oh, okay. Didn't even get to tell you what it was. White chocolate flapjack.
Oh, yes, please. No, thank you. Here is Radoni. No, honestly, I'm fine. Thank you, though. Here's Radoni. Come on, Radoni. Come on. On the edge of the box. He picks out Mason Clark. Oh, sorry, Thomas Asante. When did he come on?
I was concentrating on sorry.
Thomas Asante's come on. I didn't see who he came on for. My bad. I should have picked up on that. Thomas Asante's come on with Jay De Silva. Let's report on who they've come on for. I would imagine Jake Bidwell is one of the players who's gone off. Here's Ben Sheaf with a chance to cross. He gives it to De Silva. De Silva crosses, headed behind Coventry corner. So literally just now then, Thomas Asante and De Silva have come on.
Is Fanny right? De Silva.
I would imagine Bidwell's gone off for De Silva.
Fanny back in. Oh, here we go.
So Cov corner. The wind's not as windy. Radoni is going to take the corner. The ball rolls away.
Windy Radoni. Sounds like a pizza, doesn't it? Radoni pizza. Did not mean to be offensive there.
Pepper Radoni.
Wasn't funny. Right, take it long. Nice. Oh, I did nothing. Should have took it short. Oh.
Corner cleared away.
Oh, it's not funny, right?
Here's De Silva. Careful, mate. Remember, you're only 3 foot.
And
Come on, he nearly got... Oh, he's done well there, De Silva. Well done, mate. No, you leave De Silva and Van Everk at the back, and they're the two shortest Cov players, aren't they? But they've dealt with it. And, you look at the clock now, 14 minutes to go. Coventry are getting closer to a precious win. Ben Sheaf's been involved in quite a few battles today. Oh, wow. Callum, that is very, very generous. £50 donation. Callum says, I love your content. I'm a Cov fan and I hope Cov gets back on track and gets in the playoffs. Where have all these amazing donations come from today?
Today? What? Don't tell me that's not the only one.
What? Callum, that is so, so generous. I honestly lost for words.
Wow.
Very, very kind. He says he loves the content and he's a Cov fan. Well, that ticks my boxes. I'm impressed and I love you, Callum. Thank you so, so much. Let's hope we get the win to round off a great day. Thank you so, so much though, Callum. Honestly, I really appreciate that. And that kind of donation will go a long way into supporting the channel.
Massively.
So thank you so much. Round of applause for Callum. Here comes a Millwall corner, though. There's 12 and a half minutes to go, and it's still 1-0 to Coventry, but Millwall always in this game at 1-0.
Right, Callum the Dragon, can you beat that? I'm joking.
Honestly, Callum, what a nice guy.
Wow.
So Coventry lead, but it's a slender lead.
So you've had other donations in this stream then?
Yeah, in the first half we were very lucky.
Wow.
Here comes a Millwall corner. It's cleared away.
One of those mistakes that can just cost us.
Come on, boys, please. We need that next win. We need it. Come on. Here come Millwall. Oh. Oh, look at that for a diving header.
Was it even needed?
Latibodia turned into Keith Houchin there. Look at that.
Was that needed?
Here come Millwall. I don't know, but it looked theatrical, didn't it? There you go. Corner to Millwall. I want to see that back. That was a great defensive header.
Is it a bird? Is
Honestly,
it a plane? No, it's Latibodia.
A cross came in there on like 30 seconds ago, and edge of the box, Latibodia leaped like a salmon. He went flying. He genuinely flew half the pitch heading that ball away.
He leaps like a gazelle running away from the lions. There you go.
There you go. That's it. just like a gazelle leaps out the water. Here come Millwall.
Oh, I meant the shoe.
Oh yeah, leaping out the shop window. Here come Millwall again. Don't give away a penalty, boys. Come on.
That'll kill us. That was a penalty.
Yeah, give them a chance of scoring, wouldn't it? Coventry come away with the ball. Ben Sheaf brings it away. Yes, Ben Sheaf, you win that free kick.
Do you know what I like? I like the idea of having Mason Clark laying it off to Bassett. That's what we want.
Mm-hmm.
To me.
To you. Sorry.
You were very quick. I'll give you that. That is shows signs of definite goal at that point.
There you go. Right, we've had an equaliser for Luton. 1-1 in their game against Swansea. I think that's what, if Sophie's watching, I think she predicted that, and we have a fierce battle in our predictions, so I hope Sophie doesn't get that one right.
Comment, are you Matt or Soph? Who do you want to win?
Alright, everyone's more Team Sophie in here, guarantee it.
Why is that then?
They just prefer her.
Why is that?
Because she's a girl.
Oh!
That's it, yeah. I know. People hate on me because I'm a man. It's horrible.
I won't go that far.
Go on, Thomas.
Is it on?
Oh, corner to Coventry. Look at those Cov fans. Love it. They make such a big difference, don't they, the Cov fans? Corner to the Sky Blues. A lofted ball forwards. Thomas Asante with an outrageous touch. And then his shot, well, yeah, I think it was a shot, was blocked, and it's a corner to Coventry.
You know, they say if you get more fans, they can draw the ball in, theoretically. They can draw the ball in. Maybe that's what they were doing, but they're doing it too much that we couldn't take a corner.
Yeah, that's it, yeah. It's not the wind, it's the Cov fans.
Yeah,
we're taking a breath in, and there's a vacuum, the air all comes forwards. Coventry corner, 9 minutes to go. Redoni.
Redoni's yet to impress me.
He's been all right in this game, but you do feel like he should have scored.
Yeah.
He whips a corner in. It is very windy, and the keeper does gather it, though. 9 minutes to go. Look, Coventry have been really good in this second half. If you've joined us, the first half was much of a muchness. 0-0 was a fair result. Second half, I think Coventry have been absolutely fantastic. But it's not full time yet, and Coventry could so easily draw or lose this. And I don't think we deserve to. I genuinely think this has been a really positive performance, and a win would be massive, and it's actually something that would be merited.
Oh, no, these works out. Oh.
Thomas Asante has done unbelievably
Muscular.
well there. He was ripped to the floor there by some Millwall players that were trying to pull his shirt off, saying, "Can I have that, please?" And he wins a free kick. Coventry free kick inside our own half. Say your team, Sophie, then I'll go. So, Sophie, what do you mean?
Well, we don't want you to go.
Oh, yeah, let's put that to the live chat. I mean, I guarantee more people
Oh,
say
it is
Sophie.
Soph. Oh.
So, are you Team Sophie or Team Matt? Everyone's Team Sophie. Like, can you think of a double act where one's just more popular than the other? You think of one.
I wouldn't say Lauren Hardy. Not Anton Gack.
Laurel Nardi, I'd be Hardy, wouldn't I? She's Laurel. And everyone finds her funnier. You think?
Well, that means she's the clumsy one.
Yeah, she can. Oh, here's Bassett! Go on! Oh, what's he trying to do? Oh, what a chance that was for Coventry out of nothing.
Also, no
All
one
of
even
it. I
knows
mean,
who I'm
Millwall, you know, we've spoken about what a great defensive reputation they have this season. But maybe because they're losing and chasing this game, they look a real mess at the back at the minute. And Coventry are finding some real space. That should have been 2-0. Again, Bassett should have shot. He decided to pass.
Punch and Judy.
Who's more popular than Punch and Judy?
The crocodile.
I don't know.
No one knows who Lauren Hardy or Punch and Judy are
They
in this
might
chat.
know who Lauren Hardy are.
It's done that way. One's more popular.
Here's a corner for Radoni to take. Coventry City. You'd think Coventry are losing 1-0. We're the team pushing for the next goal. There we go. Team Matt. There's one person just commenting Matt loads. There you go. It makes it look like there's a few people voting Matt, but it's just
you see
one
what the
person.
recent comment is?
Team Burgee, says Nico.
Hey!
Here
I
we
know
go.
lots about the football.
Coventry corner. 7 minutes to go. Radoni to take this. Whipped in. Oh, Thomas Asante.
Oh, he landed hard though, the Millwall.
It's going to be a corner to Coventry.
Oh,
But
Asante goes down after the Millwall players had a genuine injury there.
corner to Coventry, but two players holding their heads now.
No, Asante went down way too late. Oh, look, he's fine. Could have said that in any more Cov accent. Fine. Oh. No, he's just absolutely slaughtered him, and then he's claiming he's got... Look! Jesus! Oh, that looks horrible, that does. That looks horrible. If they show at that angle... Asante basically went straight in.
Let's just hope that Millwall player's all right, by the way. I know he's a Millwall player.
No, that looks nasty. Because Asante went straight in, unintentionally, of course. Looks like he's really hurt the Millwall player. But then Asante's then gone, because he's hurt his own head. But... Ooh.
Coventry-based fan says, Team Matt, got to stick with the boys. This is what we like to see. We'll do more content for you guys.
He's a boy.
What do you mean? Yeah, cheers for the Team Matt people. If you're Team Sophie, you can still watch the channel, but... there is a Millwall player down on the floor at the minute. We do hope he's all right. There was a clash of heads. Is he up? Oh, he's up. Yeah, he's all right now. Yeah. Oh, he's hugging it out with Thomas.
Team photo.
That's it, yeah. It's a Coventry corner again. 5 minutes to go. Let's check in on the other scores. Still 1-0 Villa, 3-2 Brentford, and 2-2 between Palace and City. Portsmouth 3-0, QPR 3-0, Luton 1-1. Blackburn 1-0 up at Hull, and Coventry 1-0 up at Millwall. But this is not game over. There's a few minutes to go. There are 330 people watching. Thank you for your support. Keep your comments coming. Make sure you've dropped a like. We'll go one more big push to 400 likes. Hit the like button, subscribe. The game is about to resume now with a Coventry corner after that injury. Here we go then. Radoni whips it in. Oh, it's in the post!
Oh, I can't nowhere. Still in.
Oh. Goal kick to Millwall.
Well, do you know what I think we need Hull to...
Was that Bobby Thomas? What a bullet header that was. It smashes off the upright, and Coventry are getting so close to that second. But you wonder, are we going to be made to pay? I hope not, but... Oh.
How did that... Oh.
It's a great header. Who is it? Bobby?
You know what?
Oh, he's a good header as well.
Respectably, they've all played really well this half.
We've been great, but it's not game over. That's what I'm saying. If we're a good enough team, we see this out now. Here comes Tom Bradshaw as Millwall really push for an equaliser.
Anyway, we need Hull to equalise.
4 minutes to go. George reckons there'll be a lot of added time. Good to see you, by the way, George. Yeah, I think because of that stoppage now, that'll add a couple more minutes onto it. So we've got to try and get that second. Otherwise, we're going to have to hope that one goal's enough, aren't we? Oh, dear. Here comes Bassett. Come on. Sakamoto. Oh, good challenge. Come on. Oh, Bassett, nice turn.
Unlucky. It says Ephron.
Yeah, Ephron Mason Clark.
Oh, what's on his shirt?
Does it just say Ephron?
Oh, it says Mason Clark, doesn't it?
Okay, yeah, so that's his name, Ephron Mason Clark.
Surely, okay. I thought usually what's on the shirt is what's on the box.
Sometimes it isn't. Yeah. What else have we got? Let's catch up on a couple of comments. Red card to Man City, says Callum. Let's have a look at that. Yeah, Man City down to 10. Rico Lewis sent off in the final 5 minutes there. Can you imagine if Palace win that, by the way? Defend in strength, says Light Button Pete. We've dominated this game. Should be at least 2-0, says George. We've dominated the second half, yeah. First half was nothing, wasn't it? I mean, Coventry were not bad, but it wasn't like any team was better than the other. Second half, though, I think Coventry have been much the better team. And even at 1-0, you know, we're the more likely team to score. But there's 2.5 minutes left now, and it just takes one Millwall chance and the game's level. So, I don't know. There's still a few minutes of stoppages, I'm sure, to come. Here come Millwall now. Yes. Well done, lads. Defending as a team there. Thomas Asante plays it up to Ben Sheaf, and Coventry will come away with it. Oh, Sheaf. Him and Bassett not on the same page there, but well retrieved by Josh Eccles.
Who is a Coventry-based fan? Who is that? Because every video keeps saying they want me to do the painting. I feel like I've quoted someone and I haven't got back to them.
I don't know.
Please tell me if you're joking or not, because you keep saying that you need to do the painting. Like,
put your Instagram down there, and then if they want to message you privately, they would. There you go.
Oh, good shot.
Right. FM Salvo says PUSB. Come on, lads. Let's secure this win. It should feel a bit more secure. At least we are winning. You know, the positives are we are winning, but we've had big chances to win this by more goals as we head into that final minute. How much stoppages does everyone think there'll be? I'm going to say 5. What do you guys reckon? I'm going to say 5. Here come Millwall.
6.
Oh, the referee doesn't give a penalty. They've been asking for penalties all day. The referee's not interested. It did look a little bit odd. They both fell over together. I couldn't be sure what happened. But Millwall are going to come again as we are into that final minute now. I reckon there'll be 5 added minutes. Let me know how many you think there will be. Oh, nice turn there. Oh, cross, headed away. This is it now, lads. You've played well. Earn your rewards. See this through. Corner to Millwall, though. Uh-oh.
I have a Facebook page.
Corner to Millwall. Oh, wow. D. Taylor's Coffee with a £5 donation. That is very, very kind. He says, how's it going? I'm going good, thank you. Cheers, buddy. Coventry-based fan reckons there'll be 6 minutes. Kyle says 7, 6, 7, 9, 6, 7, 9, 6. I might say 6, actually, then. I did say 5, but thinking about it, yeah, it might be a bit more than 5. Anyway, a Millwall corner to defend first, and then we will find out how much stoppages there is. Is the referee telling him to take it again because it was rolling? Well, what do you want him to do then? The ball was rolling, so the ref's saying take it again. Oh, what a faff. The wind, obviously, you can't help the wind, but there you go. So here we go. The Millwall corner will come in again now. 5 added minutes. I was right the first time. 5 minutes. I do agree, though. It does feel like there maybe should be more, but 5 minutes. I was right with my first guess. The corner. Oh, it's pinball. Oh, dear. Come on, Coventry, clear it. We have, but not far. Edge of the box. Here they come down that right-hand side. Coventry get it out for a throw-in. And it's second-by-second stuff now. Coventry need to get through this. 5 minutes to get through. We've nearly played one of them. It's a throw-in to Millwall. Stay with us, guys. Millwall, as you just... Isn't it just typical? Coventry dominate.
Mm-hmm.
And then as soon as it's like the last couple of minutes, naturally, we're like, all right, let's defend. And Millwall get their last-minute chances. Here it comes, the long throw-in. Dealt with for now. Still a chance here. Oh, they're in the box. Oh, it's cleared away. Corner ball to Millwall. This is not what we wanted. It's a frantic finish, and Millwall have a corner.
Attach your Facebook page in the chat. I can't do it, can I?
Just let them know the name of it.
Bassett Bush.
Millwall have another corner. Millwall corner. And, oh, God, I don't like this. I don't like it. Corner, whipped in. Oh, hey, it's headed behind for a goal kick. It was a poor header at the near post. And Coventry get a little bit of respite. Oh, we're getting closer, aren't we? We're getting closer and closer. 2 added minutes have been played. 3 more to get through. We're not there just yet, but we're getting there. Let's see, is there any late goals anywhere? Just keeping an eye on those Premier League and Championship scores. Everything is still the same. 1-0 to Villa, 3-2 to Brentford, 2-2 at Palace, 1-0 to Blackburn, 1-1 at Luton, 3-0 Pompey, 3-0 QPR, and of course 1-0 to Coventry City here, as Coventry's goal kick goes all the way down the other end, and it is now a Millwall goal kick. Is Burgee playing Mario Kart? He was on his phone putting something in the live chat, I think.
Did you pin my comment?
I didn't see where it went. It's gone now.
Oh.
You should have said. Here come Millwall. Frantic 2.5 minutes left. No. Oh, what a diving defensive header by Sakamoto. Flung himself in front of that. Come on. No. No, they're in. Cross. Oh, no.
Ah!
Oh, no.
No.
Oh, it's defended.
Oh, my
it's
goodness.
cleared. It's not very far,
Oh
though.
my God.
Thomas Asante, clear it.
Go on, do the biz. That's...
He gets it up to the halfway line.
Not really the
And
biz.
Coventry still have 2 minutes to get through. This is just typical, isn't it? We've been better than them in the second half, and yet now look at us.
Very cold.
Hanging on.
Very cold.
Here come Millwall again. Coventry.
Oh, God.
Just about deal with
I
it.
hate to be in that away end.
Well, Millwall are in again. They're in the box. Latibodia with a crucial tackle and gets it out for a Millwall throw-in.
Smashing in defence.
Well, if they get a clean sheet today, it will have been well earned in that final few minutes here in particular. Are we made of strong enough stuff? Can we see this through?
Lattie's our best defenders so far.
Millwall are really going for it now. They're chucking the whole thing at us, the whole kitchen sink. The throw-in goes into the box. It's not a good one. Thomas Asante heads it away, only to the edge of the box, where Millwall retrieve it.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Still a chance. Cross. Oh, it's a good cross.
Oh, no.
Van Evak heads it behind, and it will be a Millwall corner. Oh, no.
What they're like at corners.
This is it. Surely the goalie's got to come up. Oh, they take the short corner because, remember, the ball keeps rolling away. Here we go then. Chance. Cross. Oh, no. It's headed away. This is genuinely frantic. Coventry City have dealt with it for now. Sakamoto clears it long.
That's it. Come on,
Bassett will give chase. The Millwall keeper gets there and thumps it back into the Coventry City half. And Millwall might just get one last go at this. 30 seconds to go. Oh.
Get it, Bassett. Go at the top. Come on.
Come on, lads. This will be a hard-earned victory.
Randomly. Why? It's like when he...
No, you're wasting time at this point. Makes sense. Sakamoto comes off. Tavares comes on. It eats up a few seconds. We've nearly played the 5 minutes. Oh, we've had another donation.
Oh, wow.
Let's come to that in a second. Seconds to go. Millwall 0, Coventry 1. Here come Millwall with one last go. Coventry City clear it for now.
Go on, Bassett. Go on. Look at the speed of those legs.
And the ball goes back to the Millwall goalkeeper. Surely that is it. He thumps it back into the Coventry half. The ref is still letting play go on. No, ref, blow.
Oh.
No, here come Millwall.
God.
Oh, no.
No.
It's dealt with. It's a Millwall corner. Again, no. This is it now.
Keeper's coming up for
There
sure.
won't be time for anything after this. This Millwall corner is it.
Oh, God.
Oh, jeez. Come on, lads. Deal with this. See it through.
Look, the linesman's taking it.
Oh, jeez. Jeez. This is it. And the referee's faffing around in the box. Their keeper's come up for this. Oh, no.
Right,
We've played 6 minutes now.
Latchie, come on. You've been an absolute menace in that box.
Oh, my God. We need this win. We bloody need it.
Oh, please.
Please.
I feel sick, do you?
Millwall corner comes in. Everyone is in the box. Ah, it's gone over everyone. It's gone past everyone. It's a goal kick to Coventry. And that's it! Yes! Come on! Get in there. Frank Lampard's got Nuame!
Oh, God.
Frank Lampard's got Nuame! Come on.
Oh,
2 games unbeaten for the mighty Fat Frank Army. Come on.
That's not an
Get
insult,
in there.
by the way. You liked it?
Come on.
It's,
We'll beat you at home. We'll beat you away. Stop crying, Frank Lampard. Come on. It's an inside joke for Frank Lampard a couple of years ago. There you go. Millwall 0. Coventry City 1. We have won a game. let's go back to that donation a minute ago. Sorry, Callum, I just had to see that final minute out there.
Callum again.
He donated £20. He says, great win. He must have put that before the full-time whistle. Blimey heck. Callum, you are right, though. It is a great win. And thank you so much for your support. It's massively appreciated. And it makes things feel a lot better around the place, doesn't it? There you go. Wow. What a start for Frank Lampard on the road. Mason Clark, the man who made the difference, and the Coventry players. I'm proud of them today. I am.
I wish we could. I hope we can do that just before Christmas.
Wow. Thank you, Callum. And guys, get your reactions in to that down below. Make sure you've dropped a like as well. We'll be here for a couple minutes longer. Make sure you've liked, subscribed. I just need a second to process this before I read out your comments. But get your thoughts down below. Like and subscribe, though. And wow, what a win. Berger, you must be happy.
Buzzing, lad. Absolutely buzzing. Yeah, that is a massive relief. To get a win, especially for us, the crap that Cov have been through, new managers and all of that, it's just refreshing. Brings a new sense of pride that we haven't really felt in a while. Yeah, and the players today, other than maybe a couple of few, players have been smashing. Mason Clark, just my man of the match, Mason Clark. Bassett didn't do much, but he was still a number. But no.
Wow, honestly. Oh, look at this, Charles Benoit.
Wow.
Buy Bergie a beer. That I will. Do we have a pint after this? We'll go somewhere, have a pint. Yeah? We're hitting the town. No, maybe we'll go to the local or something. I don't know what we're going to do yet. But thank you, Charles.
Oh, Charles Benoit.
Charles, the American legend.
Oh, don't just call him the American guy.
The American legend, I said.
We'll just call him a legend.
But what? Why does it not matter?
Call him the New York legend. Sounds like a burger, doesn't it?
There you go. He is a legend. And what I'm seeing if you remember him.
Oh, of course I remember him.
There you go. Thank you, Charles.
Mwah.
We need to see you at a Cov game soon.
Yeah.
Frank Lampard's going over to... Yes, come on, Frank. Come on, Frank. He's gone over to the Sky Blue fans. He's doing this. There you go. What a way to introduce yourself.
He's going over to the Millwall fans and he's doing
the Coventry fans. knee slide in front of the Millwall fans. Oh, mate, what a win. What a win. I'm so happy for Frank. I'm so happy for the players.
Mason Clark.
And most of all, I'm so happy for those 3,000 Coventry fans.
Cold.
Who've travelled down there.
Windy.
This horrible day.
Rainy. Millwall. It's just all horrible, isn't it?
Yeah. There you go. I mean, can we just say, I know Millwall fans might say, oh, look, Millwall, we didn't play well today. But Millwall are a good team. They've been very hard to beat this season. Leeds have lost here. Burnley have lost here. Sunderland drew here. We've won here. It's a difficult place to win at. And there you go. Mason Clark. Honestly, just chuffed with that. Let's get your comments in a second. Keep them coming. I'm just going to run through the game. So 0-0 at half-time. Fair result. It was a pretty poor first half of football. Cagey. Both teams maybe just being cautious and working each other out. Second half, Coventry just turned it on and we deserved the goal. It just about went in. Mason Clark's shot coming down off the bar. Coventry had some fun taking corners with the wind blowing the ball everywhere. Could have had a second. Rodoni, Bassett, all had some good chances. The main thing is, though, we saw it out. And we got a clean sheet. If you get clean sheets, you don't lose games. And let's hope that's something to build on. It's 2 unbeaten for Frank Lampard. And Coventry move up the table a little bit. We'll come to the table in a second. But we deserved that. And it's our 5th win of the season. Thank God for that. Well done, Coventry players. Well done, Frank Lampard. Well done, Coventry fans that went there. I will share your thoughts. Let's have a look. Decent result. Finally got a result we deserved. And I agree, George. On the balance of all of that, we definitely deserved it. Definitely. Let's read out a few more comments. So happy for Efron, says the kiss Yes, me too. He was so good. And he's such a danger, isn't he? He's so pacey and he's such a threat.
We were waiting for his goals and we were starting to think, is he just what did I say? All legs, no goals or something.
That famous saying.
It was all legs, no goals, but no, he's all legs and starting to get the goals now.
Oh, he's a bit more than that now. He's all legs and starting to get the goals. Right, let's read out some of the scores, by the way, just to let you know before we come back to your comments. It finished Villa 1, Southampton 0, Brentford 4, Newcastle 2, Palace 2, Man City 2. In the Championship, Leeds 2, Derby 0, Wednesday 1, Preston 1, Sunderland 2, Stoke 1, Hull 0, Blackburn 1, Luton 1, Swansea 1. 2 minutes to go there. Millwall 0, Coventry 1, Pompey 3-0 winners, and Queen's Park Rangers 3-0 winners. Wow for Coventry, though. I mean, honestly, I'm so chuffed, and I just really thought we deserved that. It was like we finally turned up, and you hope, because it could be a false storm, but you hope this is the turning point now. More performances like that, and we shoot up the table. We do. Is it too late to salvage a playoff chase? I don't know. Let's see. We've got some fixtures coming. West Brom away in midweek's going to be difficult, but let's say we went there and got something. Then we play Hull, Pompey, Plymouth. They're all down near the bottom. I know it's the Championship and it's a tough league, but you've got to try and pick off some wins there, and maybe our season can be salvaged. Sorry, you were saying something.
It's funny how out of the teams today, Millwall cut off. Millwall are the ones that are more likely to make the playoffs.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have thought that, would you? But because of our issues, Millwall are. I reckon they will again. They do seem to make the playoffs. They just end up bottling it or whatever at the end.
Let's have a little look at where the teams are. Coventry, by the way, Millwall 11th, 25 points. Coventry up to 21 points now, 14th in the table, 10 points off the playoffs. So it suggests how far we've got to go if that's what we're looking at. But look, it's something. It's 2 unbeaten for Lampard, and look, 14th. It just looks a lot better in the table, doesn't it? So, good start for Frank. Let's have a look at some more comments.
Where did we go in Portsmouth?
Lovely 3 points, says SBA Tom. 3-0 loss, says Toby. What's that? Who does he support? Oh, is he talking about, is it Norwich? Or who's the other team that lost 3-0? Bristol City, wasn't it? Birmingham 1, says Sar. Yes, I'll have a look at League One in a second, see how mine and Ben's predictions stack up against each other. Oh, it looks like Ben's beaten me here because Stockport won 2-0 and Wrexham won 1-0. Oh, he's going to be able to gloat at me.
I tell you what can do those donations. Get a new Christmas jumper. You could get the Coventry ones. They're on offer.
Yeah, maybe. We'll
and
see.
then you can wear them on Ben's...
Are you telling me how to spend my money now?
I am, because Ben requested it.
No, he said people should submit them in. Hang on. Ego Chip. Let's read out some comments here. 1 draw, 1 win. Amazing manager, says Mark. No, in all seriousness, I'm not getting carried away.
Here we go.
It's 2 games. But I don't know if you're trying to say, oh, it's nothing. It's something. If you'd have said Frank Lampard's going to come in and get 4 points, I'd have been like, yeah, I'll take that. I'd have thought it'd be the other way round, that we might beat Cardiff and draw at Millwall, but there you go.
It was a hard game.
Maybe the fact that he's had a week before this game, he's managed to, build up towards it, and very impressed. Sorry, I've got to catch up with these comments. Let's have a look. March to the Arches on, says George. Bobby Thomas should have scored that header, says, that's another chance we missed. Hit the post. Hull City are in Doomland, says GHJN. Get me a cider, says Toby. Bristol City are pathetic, he says. Oh dear. Bournemouth versus West Brom stream. Huh? What do you mean Bournemouth versus West Brom?
Want you to stream it?
No, they're not playing each other though. I don't know what. Is that in the FA Cup? They're playing each other maybe. Matty Boy, I'm so happy for you. Awesome win. Also, Benjamin Bloom just subscribed to my channel last night. Says Football Legends. There you go. Thank you, by the way, Football Legends. Really appreciate it. You are a top guy. Check his channel out. He supports my channel, and you're a legend, by the way, mate. Football Legends, you are a legend. Ego Chip says, jury is still out on Lampard for me. It's only been 2 games. I think the end of the season is time to judge him. I agree. Big picture, I think you're right. Looking forward to next weekend against Hull now. I think a draw against West Brom. Ideally, a win would be nice. And 3 points against Hull, 8 points from 4 games for Frank would be good. I agree. I think I'm looking at it the same, Dan. 4 points in the next 2 games would be nice as well. West Brom's a difficult one. You maybe take a draw there and beat Hull, and you're looking all right all of a sudden.
When's Portsmouth?
Portsmouth is the 21st, so 2 weeks today.
Is that the last game before Christmas?
Yes, and then we've got Plymouth at home on Boxing Day.
I don't feel that's going to be easy.
I did say that earlier, but if you missed it, we are going to Fratton Park. We're going to Portsmouth away on the 21st. Guys, just to let you know, I'm going to be here for another 2 minutes. So if you want to get your final reactions in on a big win for Coventry at Millwall, comment down below. If you've not already, by the way, hit the like button. Please do. It takes 2 seconds. Make sure you're subscribed as well. But yeah, get your final comments in on a big win here. But hopefully we can go to Portsmouth feeling positive and get a result.
Maybe it will be a 2-2 with 9 men.
It was 3-3, remember?
Was it 3-3?
Yeah, it was a crazy game.
What a game. I cried at that game.
Yeah, that was mental.
I found some DeWalt sunglasses.
I'd take 11 points before Christmas, says Dan. I certainly would, yeah. I've been subbed since 2020, says Sky Blues 87.
Wow.
Need to win the next 6 games now. Oh, yeah, that's it, George. You've got to win the next 10, mate. No, I think if we're going to have one eye on the playoffs, it does require very, very good form. So, yeah, that is winning most.
What has been our longest winning streak?
Oh, I remember a couple of years ago we won 5 in a row, and they were saying, "Oh, this is the first time we've won 5 in a row for a long time." So I don't know, probably something years ago where we might have won about 8 in a row or something.
5 in a row. When was that?
Was that 2019 or something? Who was in League One? No, we haven't won 5 in a row.
Kind of Chaplin sort of thing.
Yeah, that sort of season. Right. Anyway, 1 more minute to go. Thank you for your support, guys. You've been amazing. Look at that. Before you know it, we'll be pushing for 85,000. So be the final subscribers of today. Thank you if you have already got involved. If you haven't, take 2 seconds to do so. Hit that subscribe button. Make sure you've dropped a like. Let's just remind people of those brilliant donations we had today. I don't even know how you get them up. Oh, here we go.
Question about that.
Right.
Oh, wow.
I love your content, Callum said. The £50 donation. Detailer's Coffee with a lovely donation. Callum donated again with a donation. Charles donated. Simon donated.
Wow.
Master Craney gave 5 memberships.
What's that about?
Richie donated a couple times. Mark donated. Cara donated. You guys have been absolutely unbelievable. And I genuinely mean that. It's speechless when the support is that nice. So thank you once again for those super chats. Very, very generous. And they go a long, long way into supporting us. So thank you again. But we're going to say goodbye in a second. Dave says, great content, Matt.
Wow.
Thanks. Thanks. Yeah, no worries. Cheers, buddy. Great win. Not looked at the table. Where are we now, says Thomas. We are 14th. And let's just get that up one last time because it does make for better reading now.
250.
Coventry City, hang on, mate. Coventry City are 14th. 21 points. So let's work this out. Win our next game, and we can go 13th. Get back-to-back wins, and we can really climb into that top half. What?
Hang on a minute.
Yes, because you keep interrupting me.
Oh,
rude. Right. Cheers, Matt, says Toby. He says, I'm off now. And we're off now as well. Thank you once again for your amazing support. And that we are now going to say goodbye. So thank you for joining me and good win.
Yeah, maybe I should join for just second halves in the future. Clearly I'm the...
Yeah, that's how it works. Well, you joined for the better half, didn't you?
Yeah, exactly. I'll bring it up with me. No, thank you everyone for watching. It's been a decent second half. And Mason Clark, I am absolutely buzzing. I can't wait to see him play again. Bassett didn't really get much from him, but like I say, he added a number. And I'm just thinking about that miss from Rodoni. Like, that could cost us.
It could have, but it didn't today.
Later on in the season when we need it to.
I think Frank will look at that and think, great, we got the win. And still, not being too critical, but still things we can work on. If we were just more clinical, could have won that 3-4-0. Might have been a bit harsh on Millwall, but I think we deserve to win anyway. Anyway, if you're a Millwall fan or a neutral that joined us, thank you for watching. If you're a Coventry fan, thank you, of course, as always, for watching. Well done to Coventry City. I'm happy for Frank Lampard. I'm happy for Mason Clark. I'm happy for the defenders, by the way, with that clean sheet.
Latty.
And I'm happy for those Coventry fans, and I want to wish them safe travels coming back to the Midlands.
Stay safe.
It's finished at the Den. Millwall 0, Coventry City 1. Take care. Peace out.
Slay, guys.